behind my paywall. Vegas, Bill, set. Okay. Vegas. Vegas, 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 and Vegas, 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 this fucking crazy place known as Vegas, 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 and Vegas, 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 this fucking crazy place known as Vegas, 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 and Vegas, this fucking crazy place known as Vegas, and Vegas, this fucking crazy place known as Vegas. I turned 150 until let's see. I turned 150 until 500. I turned 150 until 525, 550, 555, 560, 565. I turned 150 until let's see. I turned 150 until 570. I turned 150 until let's see. 575, 576, over 550. And Vegas, this fucking crazy place known as Vegas. And Vegas, this fucking crazy place known as Vegas. And Vegas, tipping well to the waitress. Drank all night to this little standoffish. First, by the time we were almost making that break. Tipping well to the waitress. Drank all night. Tipping well to the waitress. Having a good old time in Vegas. Let me just say, somebody gave me an edible and fucking hell. Let me just say, somebody gave me an edible, but there's a hybrid. I didn't eat the whole thing, but I ate most of it. I didn't eat the whole thing, but I ate most of it, and I was fucked. And Vegas, this fucking crazy place known as Vegas. And Vegas, this fucking crazy place known as Vegas. And Vegas. The Vegas Super Chats are already coming in hard and heavy. Sometimes when you grip, you go to jail. If you can't beat them, then beat them up. The gig is up. The gig is up. The gig is up. If you can't beat them, then beat them up. The gig is up. The gig is up. The gig is up. If you can't beat them, then beat them up. The gig is up. The gig is up. The gig is up. If you can't beat them, then beat them up. The gig is up. The gig is up. The gig is up. I love that it's been exposed. It's been exposed. I love that it's been exposed. It's been exposed. His own people are realizing it's been exposed. Even John's neglected cat thinks it's been exposed. You fake your fucking super chat. Super chat. You fake your viewers. Fucking viewers. You fake your fucking super chat. Your super chat. You fake your gifted memberships. I know you do. If you can't beat them, then beat them up.
Hell yeah.
The gig is up. The gig is up. The gig is up.
100%.
If you can't beat them, then beat them up.
Hell yeah.
The gig is up. The gig is up. The gig is up. If you can't beat them, then beat them up.
Hell yeah.
The gig is up. The gig is up. The gig is up.
100%.
If you can't beat them, then beat them up.
Hell yeah.
The gig is up. The gig is up. The gig is up. The shit player had zero significance.
Indeed.
Significance. Zero significance.
Indeed.
The shit player had zero significance
Indeed.
upon the Howard Stern show.
100%.
It had nothing to do with the building of it, nothing to do with the style of it, nothing to do with creative input. He didn't write anything,
100%.
never a staff member, he was never on there.
Indeed.
Nothing to do with any aspect of the Howard Stern show.
100%.
If you can't beat them, then beat them up.
Hell yeah.
The gig is up. The gig is up. The gig is up.
100%.
If you can't beat them, then beat them up.
Hell yeah.
The gig is up. The gig is up. The gig is up. If you can't beat them, then beat them up.
Hell yeah.
The gig is up. The gig is up. The gig is up.
100%.
If you can't beat them, then beat them up.
Hell yeah.
The gig is up. 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 And Lady K, I'm gonna expose you for the fucking fraud that you are fucking. Oh my God.
I don't have a rebuttal, by the way. Your closing arguments were splendid.
Can you show me a picture? I told the world, fucking cowards. I told the world, fucking cowards. I was bullied as a child. I was bullied as a father. But in elementary school, that is an act of violence. Hey, okay, fucking with my guests. Fucking with my friends, fucking with my family, that is an act of violence. I told the world, fucking cowards. I told the world, fucking cowards. I done with life-saved, I done with kids-saved, I done with Facebook, I done with Instagram, I done with LinkedIn, I done with phone number having a Twitter war. I done with life-saved, I done with kids-saved, I done with Facebook, I done with Instagram, I done with LinkedIn, I done with phone number having a Twitter war. I told the world, fucking cowards. I told the world, cowards. I'm old school. I don't believe in anonymity. Time for the Uncle Rico Show. It's time for the Uncle Rico Show. So jug us goes, here we go. It's boom.
We're doing it.
We are doing it, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome. Well, it just doesn't feel right. We just had a trumpet. We just had a horn. Oh, hello.
There he is.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the world famous Uncle Rico Show with your world famous Uncle Rico host. You know him, you kind of like him. He is Mike Morse.
Un Kobo Wewe.
And you love him, but you don't know him, so be careful. He is Anthony Zenhauser.
Mike Morse is gay.
And of course, the R, the E, the V, the one, the only. He is the Reverend Bobby Levy. Thank you, everybody. Welcome to the Uncle Rico Show. Back at full strength. Everybody, we missed you. Love you, Bob. Love you, Herbies. I get what you did there. That was cool. Hit like if you don't mind. We are at 666. Fuck yeah, bro. Hit like, hit subscribe, hit notify so you know when we're live. And yeah, welcome. We got some great stuff to share with you. Bob was on the news yesterday. I don't know how many people saw this, Bob.
I've been busy.
Yeah. Check this out. Thankfully, our pal Mars captured this.
Bobby, be busy.
One resident describes her horrifying experience when she first realized the complex was on fire.
Well, I woke up to go give me a cold pop, and I told somebody it was barbecue. I said, "Oh Lord Jesus, it's a fire." Then I ran, man. I didn't grab no shoes or nothing, Jesus. I ran for my life. And then the smoke got me. I got bronchitis. Ain't nobody got time for that.
Wow.
Her tan's lighter than Bob's.
Who was that white girl?
Shout out to Mars in the Discord. If you are a member here, level 1 or level 2, you get access to the Discord. You get to rub elbows with geniuses like Mars, and DJ Dabbles is in there. There's a lot of big heavy hitters in there. Cardiff, I mean, you name it. So yeah, you get that. That was fantastic, Bobby.
Oh yeah, thank you.
A good news story for us for a change.
Yeah,
good.
I mean, unbelievable.
Well, look, I mean, you can't, you don't know these people, and
you sure the fuck don't. That's what this thing has taught me for sure.
Yeah, but the whole thing is that there's many people out there that will, do whatever they can do to right people's wrongs, and
make sure your stay
fast.
Yeah, and make sure your stay doesn't go as easy.
Oh, there's no stay.
Yeah.
There's only one stay, and then they send you home with a stitch tiny and then it starts from there, and the rest bye-bye time.
And listen, rightfully so. The position you put yourself in, nothing you can fucking say about that. Everybody gets what they deserve around here, And it's disgusting, dude. So fuck them. Gone. Right. Moving on. Back to the comedy. That's where we're at. That's what we 100%. Do here. Thank you, Quad Father. Gardner fan at the Shuli Network. My super chat on PDP apparently snuck in just under the wire to be accepted, but it didn't get read. So please spare a thought to me. I'm such a sweet boy. Skull, Discount Don, and Froggy. You got it.
Look at the
Skull, brother. Hey, Froggy.
3 days ago, my super chat, we need Woody's laugh drops ASAP. Mike Mencia yesterday. You know what we should take? Woody's laugh from DabbleCon for drops. Let me guess. Lisa Lampanelli roast, Mike? Disgraziad. Hogan, fuck Mike Morse.
All right, but first, let me address that. See, since Rev Fug couldn't bother to come to DabbleCon, I figured he didn't know about our Woody. I thought he was talking about maybe the bartender from Cheers or Woody Woodpecker.
Is that what you put in?
What?
Laugh from Woody.
Let me tell you something, Mean Gene. Fuck you, Mike Morse. Fuck off, you useless, untalented piece of shit, brother.
He didn't put it in. What he's saying, Fugly's saying he suggested that, and then a couple days later, Mike suggested it as if it was.
I was talking about Woody from Syracuse. I assumed Fugly was talking about a Woody that he would know because he wasn't at
Toy Story. Woody from Toy Story and his great laugh.
Yeah,
is that what you thought it was?
Woody Allen.
Woody Allen.
Woody Allen.
Yeah.
I'm with you, Fug. He's a thief. Watch your back. $5 cherry pie for Miss Allen, please. TSN forever.
Fuck you, Mike Morse. Fuck off.
Yeah, Mike was just talking. Those are so good. Mike was just talking to me about a new bit he was working on about 7 dirty words.
Do you not hear
about that? I can't hear the song.
Okay, there's a song playing. I don't know the rest. That's for Miss Stacey Allen, the lovely and talented.
My apologies. There's a blind mic, and then I'm deaf.
If you're having a problem hearing the music when music's playing,
I can't hear the laughter anymore.
I'll wave a tissue. How's that?
But he can definitely hear number 37.
Taylor had egg and cheese to go. Yeah, I got that. I heard that. No problem.
Were you 35 and 36? Yeah, that was me too.
Hey, somebody said the link in the Discord is not working.
I'll get you a new one. Here, you guys do this for a second. I'll get them an updated.
Oh, there it is. Yeah.
What? Oh, go ahead.
You've been gifted one, Shuli Network.
I'm a cum pig.
Thank you.
Thank you, cum pig.
Stephen Bowl, Shuli was rude to me today. He spit out my hot dog before serving it to me today at the roller rink.
You know what? I wasn't even going to talk about this today, but you just outed yourself, motherfucker. You were rude. I told you that rental skates, you could not do a backward skate with rentals on. You have to own your own skate. Well, you know what? We'll get into this another time. I don't, you know.
You have to follow the way everyone else is going.
Thank you. You can't go against traffic. Drop off from the north, pick up from the south. Get it together.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's couple skate only right now. Skate only.
Isn't that going to be on your Tuesday show, Shuli? What bugs me about roller rinks?
All right, this is a speed skate. If you're a poor and you're renting them, get the fuck off the floor. Speed skate. Shuli, I'm all set for DabbleCon 2. Bob told me the date and time and gave me directions. And what do you mean it was last weekend? Can I get a keychain? Jay, good to see you, pal. Jay Wolfenstein, staying member for 10 months.
Right now, it's Jews only on the floor. It's cheapskate. Cheapskate.
Jews are skating through the tunnels. Watch out below you. There's Jews skating there. All right. Can I get a fuck you, Mike Morse, please?
Sure.
By Mike Morse. Oh, can I get a fuck you, Mike Morse? By Mike Morse, please. Go ahead.
Fuck you, Mike Morse. Fuck off, you useless, untalented piece of shit.
Beautiful. And for those of you debating on whether or not to go to the next live event, here's a little glimpse of the couch cushions that made their appearance at DabbleCon and what you've missed.
They look hideous.
Oh,
I mean, I couldn't believe when they were lit up like that. It was amazing.
Yeah.
One stain. Oh,
what's that big one there?
Which this one, the one in that looks like cum drool.
Finger?
Yeah, yeah. It's either cum or spit, dude. I mean, that's.
Well, it could have been he was reaching down with his crooked finger, scratching his hemorrhoids, and when he's pulling it out, the breeze.
How does he sleep on that? Like that's like falling asleep in a peep booth.
Apparently, like a baby with his mommy's blanket. It's amazing.
Oh boy! Oh. Get better. Look on the left here. Oh my god! Oh. And we found boxes of secrets with money in it.
Wow!
So,
I forget who gave me those as a gift. This was the night of the roast, but he said, "If you here, this is a gift for you guys or for fans or whatever." And I ended up giving those away to fans, but it hurt once I knew singles were in it. Wow. I thought it was just loose change. It was tough.
where the fuck did you find secrets?
Saddest part of DabbleCon truly was
wait a minute,
all that money behind.
You're talking to yourself? How is that?
What? Oh,
is that you?
There was 15 guys at DabbleCon that looked just like Shuli. I don't know if it was a homage thing.
Yeah, Shuli was like Hussein.
Yeah,
he had like 5 different lookalikes.
I, body. I didn't know if John was showing up. I got body doubles watching my ass.
I'm Shuli Egar. I'm Shuli Egar. I'm Shuli Egar.
Looney Tunes definitely over the John version of the Rico theme. All right, you heard him, boys.
Yeah.
Maybe play it at the end. All right, you heard him, boys. Sean, thank you, pal. Good hearing from you.
Yeah.
It's a good dude there, Sean. Appreciate it. The Cape Coral Chamber of Commerce would love DabbleCon 3 to be in Cape, in the Capes. Come on down. Downtown Cape in Fort Myers has lots of options. Skull. I wouldn't mind. Right in the backyard. Sorry I called you a lesbian on PCO, Mr. Levy.
It's okay. I mean, I ain't seen it coming.
It happens. Bob's like, it happens. It's Wikipox. Hey, I'm really behind with the news. What happened with your old co-worker who shall not be named? Yeah, he got busted with a ton of really bad shit.
He's talking about Lenny.
Oh, Lenny's just working at Topgolf. The usual. No, he got busted with like the worst thing you could think of on multiple devices and pled guilty.
My stand-up?
Yes,
my stand-up.
Zed's unreleased 1 hour special.
You sick bastard.
Also an arrestable offense?
Yeah, and that's that. We've we're moving on. It's terrible. Darth Nugs gifting 5. Thank you, Darth. I met Darth at DabbleCon. Good dude right there. 7 months of these shenanigans. It's been a riot. Great job, man. Keep it up. Love you, Bob. FSJ. Oh, hey, Frog. Hey, Discount Don.
Oh, hey, Nick.
Nick?
Hey,
thank you.
did some of you's like when you read, like when you see somebody's thing in here, like you look Crusher 17, you're like, okay, I know. But when some people had it written down and it was kind of confusing, like it's
Their
like
name tags?
Yeah, like
Yeah.
the name tags. Like if it's the next time they have to have their picture, what they use.
Right. So we know it's for sure because there's some shenanigans going on. Bob saying there were some people with names that Bob's never heard of before introducing themselves to him.
And I'm like, oh yeah, I remember you. But you know, like it would be so much like the fake YouTube member or whatever. He never has one. I know a fake account. I know it's him.
Right.
But he needs the F in front of it for me to really get it.
Yeah. Yeah, I there was a guy named Turd Burglar, and I love that name. I would have remembered that in the chat. So I think there's some shenanigans going on. Tickle Me Tookie, we need a Call of Shuli tour. My first DVD, Call of Shuli, is really funny. Word on the street is Vince the Lawyer is paying Stuttering John $1,000 a week to stay off YouTube. Hi, Frog. Hi, Discount Don. I miss the Reading Rainbow. We haven't seen that in a long time. Thank you, Stone Crab. It's a year. Thank you for the year, buddy. Lord of Levy Super Bowl prediction. Need a win. Need some money. Fab Five Freddy.
Okay, this is gonna be weird.
Go ahead.
I'm gonna give you 2 choices. Should I give 2 choices?
Absolutely.
Okay, it's either going to be the Eagles or San Francisco.
Okay. Anybody else want to pick 2 teams?
I wouldn't go with the Eagles. I would go with.
They have a great running now, so I mean, it changes everything. It totally changes everything.
So he's saying winners or people who are going to be in it. You're saying who's going to win?
I think you're picking the two potential Super Bowl winners, right?
I'm taking NFC teams.
Oh, okay. So you're saying the champ's coming out of the NFC. So so you're saying it's either going to be the Niners or the Eagles. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, of course.
All right.
It's going to be the Jets in the AFC. All right. I'll tell you. I'll bet you that they do better than the Eagles.
No, I'm not getting rid of the Oasis shirt. Okay.
Very simple.
Even though
said
I
they had
got
a
a
good
Levy shirt like the Oasis shirt the fan gave me, which is pretty fucking cool.
Jets. Wow.
Jets going to win their division.
Okay. All right.
You got Miami and Buffalo. I don't know about that.
Yeah, I'm saying Buffalo or the Bengals.
What about the Chiefs?
Chiefs. Yeah, Chiefs. What about the Bears? They're looking good.
Bears.
Bears are looking good. All right. Zen, what do you
Who does
got?
Taylor Swift play for?
Shut up, lady. The Chiefs.
She plays for your team, Joe.
I like the orange guys.
All right.
Maybe the silver and blue ones.
There you go. Orange or silver and blue. Silver and blue is not bad pick.
Yeah, silver and blue's not bad, but
if DabbleCon 3 is a cruise, will Bob leave Saturday night and just swim ashore? Yes.
Maybe. I mean, it depends how far back it is, you know?
Right.
From
Right.
there.
You love the water.
We can get.
Yeah, well, you said the water was coming on Sunday because were you
really
bullshitting
did.
me? Were you bullshitting me about the rain?
Maybe.
You're a fucking asshole.
There's no off switch for the asshole that is Mike Morse. It really isn't.
You hear about the storm coming tomorrow?
yeah, Mike told Bob to build an ark. That's how fucking bad it was going to be.
Right. Mike told Zen the place next door was closing down the kitchen in an hour, and Zen was there in 5 minutes eating. You know, he was playing with all of us. Get super tip already. I agree. The voice chat would get annoying, so shut that part off. I'm sick of giving YouTube 30% of my donations.
Yeah.
We'll put it under for consideration, bud.
And I heard it's pretty easy too. It's pretty easy. Like, you know.
Yeah.
You just shut it off, and then, but you can do it on here. So
Okay.
I'm told.
Sheldon Ferguson just got home yesterday. Wife thought I was a retard 2 weeks ago. Now she can't wait for next year, and she's in love with Bob. Thanks, boys. How it
Really? Can I
happened.
send a picture?
What's her body look like? And he's in the body shot. All the ladies fall in love with Bob, of course. Where are the cushions now?
I don't even want to know, Terry.
Yeah. I think they're in the back of Prince's car. I think they stole his car and the cushions from the
I can't believe that. I can't believe that went. Thank God Mike said get out of there early because of the fact that there's vandals coming.
I had
those vandals.
But that's crazy, man.
Yeah.
I had a call from Paulino Saturday night. This was after we left, and he just called me, and I'm like, hello. And he's like, can I throw these fucking cushions out? I was like, yeah, go for it, man. If they serve their purpose, give them back to Earth.
Well, the last word was, hey, Spider, grab those cushions.
We're going to have the comfiest drive home ever, guys.
It's like
Hey,
sleeping on a brick. It's fucking dried
That
up.
smelled
semen.
you or me? Where's
Right.
that coming from? A little
These are-
bleaching here.
These are my favorite kind of cushions. The one that feels like wooden pallets, and you can just lay on it. It's great.
Now I know where the cushions went. They threw them out. Somebody grabbed them and smashed people's windows with them.
There you go. All we found in the parking lot were some really cum-stained cushions. We couldn't find your car. Sorry. John makes me sick. The Phillies are making me sick. I need to laugh. Thank you for making that happen. Fly, Eagles, fly. Thank you. Hi, Bob. Thanks for installing the smoke lounge and round ice machine at Club 102, where women are not allowed.
Not allowed.
That's Club 102, Resita's hottest gay bar. Thank you.
My boat came. my race car bed came.
Yeah, I saw that.
Oh, my God.
John the Lion Drunken Dwarf has become a member. Thank you, John.
my paywall.
You look adorable. It's Wikipox. Oh, no. Nobody should be exposed to Zen shirtless, Bert Kreischer style stand-up.
I'll remember that.
Yeah, I don't think you will be. Sorry I'm late. Bob told me it was 8:30. God,
Shut up.
One more vote for Reading Rainbow. Bob is the better LeVar Burton.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have Reading Rainbow? Can you pull it up, boys?
Maybe we'll end with it, right? We'll do the
Play
end of
it
the
before
show.
we get to the package. I think.
Hellraiser, my
Oh.
fucking lungs did
Oh.
not steal your car. Hellraiser.
Oh shit! It's a rumor. Rumor on the street.
Mhm.
Lions Ravens Super Bowl. Lions win 31-4. You know, it's
The
funny.
Lions-
I was gonna say the Lions. They had a great season last season.
Yeah.
And they got a good young team. Ooga. It's my birthday. I'm dabbling in Coors Light. You want to hear something funny? We were all at the house in Rochester, and we're all getting ready to we're doing the show, and we drink it all at the same time, and all of us go, "Oh my god, this is what this tastes like? Fucking terrible."
Mike, did you have any cores?
I did. Yeah. That.
Butterfly in the sky. I can go twice as high. Take a look in the book. Reading Rainbow. I can go anywhere. Friends to know and ways to grow. Reading Rainbow. I swallow Is that a fucking kid's book? Friends to know and ways to grow. Reading Rainbow. Reading Rainbow. Reading Rainbow. I'm reading. I'm swimming. I'm a bat in the pool. Look at me go. Levy is such a stupid name.
A classic. A classic. Who made that?
I don't know. Somebody kept sending me in shit.
Was that Scalzo who made that?
It could have been Obnoxious John too. He was sending us stuff back when I mean that's old.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was really great meeting Bob. Hope he remembers me.
Yeah.
That wasn't Bob Hope. That was Bob Levy. But
I tell you, the Lions is such a young team that Izzo is a fan of them last year.
Any chance Vince the lawyer dropped a lawsuit of Stuttering John? Quit. Can't imagine why. Great shows. Thanks for all the wonderful entertainment. Mike Morse and Zen Rule. Thank you.
All
Chris.
right. I like this guy.
Hey, gents, did you? Oh no, I totally forgot about that. Bob, Shuli called you an old grave worm last night. We all heard it. You son of a bitch! I told you that in confidence, chat.
Grave worm.
Yeah,
They eat well.
they do. Magnificent Morse is correct. JETS. Still love you, Bob.
Still.
Yeah, that was weird.
Yeah.
Those vandals are lucky Cumia doesn't drive a Kia, although I'd be good for at least another 2 chapters. Then he'd have almost half a book. Boom. There you go. Thank you. It's your fault, not mine. Tom L. Tom L gave the Sucrets box. He can't join live, but at least he'll see this on later. He seems like a nice guy. Oh, hey, Don Frog. Sweetheart of a guy.
Oh, hey, Froggy.
Thank you, Tom L. Thank you, buddy. Don't worry, Bob. They found my car. David's is still missing, though. I plan to get back to Rochester on Tuesday to at least check it out. Love you guys.
Wow.
Love you too, man.
Good.
Wait, that other guy wasn't kidding earlier? Another car got stolen?
I thought it was just Prince's. I didn't know. Who? David? Who?
David Fuller, the other guy that said he drove the white Kia.
Oh no!
So both of the Kias got. That's really weird.
Wow.
Oh. Maybe they're shipping them to Perry's house.
I was out trying to with Prince and his wife trying to help look for the car, and somebody pulled up and said, "What kind of car was it?" And they said it was a Kia, and he goes, "Ooh."
Oh no!
They've been stealing Kias and Hyundais.
Oh no!
They looked at Mike and they said, "Oh, so it was your car."
But his car is in Rochester now. That's where they found it.
They found it. Yeah, they found the car. They usually end up. What Karl was saying is they do crimes in the car and then just ditch it somewhere.
All right.
Yeah, in front of Karl's house.
Right. Well, hopefully your gear is there. I hope, man.
Yeah, let
that
us know.
sucks.
Let us know.
Meredith.
What gear?
Well, I don't want to get into details of what he
He's
likes.
into S&M. He's got a lot of,
but he's got some work related stuff.
What, a spatula?
Yeah.
Right.
Bob's mini meltdown kills me every time. Is that an effing kids book? Best ever. Yeah,
I never watched that. I never watched that show.
It's available online. You can watch it now.
You were 58 when it came out. Why would you watch it?
When did it come out? I don't even know when it came out. I ain't gonna watch that.
You were reading by then. You
Hooker's asses when the time it was coming out.
Yeah, you were sliding in the asshole like Pete Rose at an All-Star game. Let me tell you, if you think Zen is talented as a stand-up, just wait till you see him in his upcoming movie, Oink 3. The bucket and trough refilled. Thanks for the great entertainment, Chris Hall. Thank you, Chris.
He's not wrong.
Such a fan of the cum pig, as we all are. All right,
I'm a cum pig.
Package time, yeah.
Sure.
Let's get into this a little.
Yeah.
Welcome, everybody. Get comfy. Hit like, hit subscribe. Coming up on 1100 in here, watching live. Hit notify. Membership. The Discord is updated and ready to rock. So get in there and join the fun, or at least turn on accept gifted memberships. So when the generous people will do their generosity, you can roll around in it like a pig and shit. Yep, there you go. All right, let's go.
Knock it off.
So, and just, hey, send Casey the link if he's around. He wants to jump on. But and Casey popped on last night, and it was great. Everybody loved it. We are now, this is the part 2 of the ups and the downs of Casey and John. And now we get to the ugly breakup that John seems to have with every single human being in his life. Let's go.
Stuttering John Melendez, everybody. John, I'll talk to you, bud.
Case, I love you, man.
Text me. Tell me if Pittsburgh is winning.
If what? Yeah,
Pittsburgh
I don't know. I have to go check it out.
All right, get going, buddy. Hey, Stuttering John, everybody. We love him.
Season. Knock it off.
You doing Dick 89? Thanks for the $2. You doing KC show with Grillo? He hasn't asked me, and I'm not sure. I don't know. I don't know. KC's one of these weird guys, man. I love him. Look, I am not trashing KC.
A kiss of death.
But he's got problems. We all know that. He's got some issues. And that's fine. Unlike KB, I don't wish him anything bad.
Huh.
Yeah, he was an addict. I guess when you say he was, if you're an addict, then you're always an addict. But
hopefully he'll learn that someday, Joe.
Right. Really?
You know, I hope he's off the sauce. I hope he's off the pills or whatever he was doing. But the problem.
I got Christmas ornaments in my attic.
With KC, somehow he started saying I took down his fucking radio station. I'm like, what are you fucking talking about, Case? First of all, I would never do that to you. You're my friend. And second of all, I wouldn't even know the first thing about. I don't even know how I could do something like that.
So there really was just the first of all. There really wasn't any second of all because he was just mumbling on that second of all.
And now he plays stupid again.
Yeah, right. He goes, I don't know the first thing about taking down somebody's radio station. Like he's Godzilla, stomping out these places.
But I don't know where you come up with this shit because these trolls get into your ear like Vince. And then you start to believe it. Come to me. And let me tell you about another lunatic, okay? Joey C. You are dead to me.
Oh, yeah? I'm dead to a lot of people, pal. That's called the Witness Protection Program. Get used to it.
Knock it off.
I don't know. Tampa Terry. Thanks for the $5. KC says you poop the sheets like Sleepy Joe. That's not 160 IQ type of behavior, bro. Oh, really? Really? I didn't know. First of all,
Einstein pooped the sheets.
See, now the wheels are turning. What can I say? What can I say? Personal.
I got to just blow it off, but I know people just want me to get defensive. I know that's what's fun to watch, but I never crap the bed. Never have I ever crapped the bed. Wow. And again, I've bled the bed. And if there was anything, it would have been blood.
Oh my God.
So there you go.
Can you imagine making this statement on your show? I want to state for the record, I did not crap the bed. If anything, I've bled in it. That's it.
Thinking it was a better statement. Saying it's not like I shit the bed. I just bled all over it.
It's like a crime scene. They even put chalk around it.
Yeah.
And as to piss in the bed, no comment.
I like Zen's pointing out his save of that whole admission was to go, I just bleed in it. What do you think? I'm an animal? I'm going to shit in the bed?
Season. Knock it off.
Anyway.
Wow.
So KC's an idiot. He thinks that somehow
I love you, Case.
He's in the same league as me, and he never was. Never was Casey in the same league as me.
Yeah, he was like 3 leagues above you, maybe 5.
Mm-hmm.
That is correct.
And thanks, Robert. And I don't know even how he could fucking say that. Like, he thinks somehow that he... Where the fuck does he come up with that? Now,
I think this is a rare occasion where he forgot why he's mad at KC. He hasn't really said anything specific. Yeah. He's trying to figure it all out.
We'll get to the dope stuff.
If anybody knows why I'm mad at KC, please super chat me.
DM me. Ditka, remind me again.
Knock it off.
Why not call KC? Do it live. Oh, I got a lot to play on KC. I'm just getting through the super chats, and then I'll.
If you look closely at the china cabinet, you could see Asa's reflection going, Jesus Christ, just shaking her head.
John, I have your pills, John. I'm coming. Don't die. Don't die on me.
I think he's having a seizure. Put your wallet in your mouth. We don't have a wallet.
Do you want my junk? Junk, because you're a punk.
What did he? Do you want my junk? Why is every
Because you're a
threat?
punk.
Why does every threat have to do with blowing or fucking a guy? Every song, met a guy in the village. Every song, spreading my legs wide open. I think he's trying to send us a message.
Yeah.
He definitely has a theme.
Maybe that's why he's not around. Maybe he's going to Burning Man this year.
Have you ever seen someone look so uncomfortable beatboxing?
He was fart boxing.
He looked like me when I was 5 trying to shed.
Yeah, looks like a toddler.
If you play it back, it kind of looks like watching Rob Saul talk.
I messed up the volume. Sorry. Here we go.
KC, do it live. Oh, I got a lot to play on KC. I'm just getting through the super chats, and then I'll. Punk. Do you want my junk? Junk, because you're a punk.
There is no doubt. I want it in my mouth. Wait a minute. Hold on. Let me get back to the drawing board on
Pull it
this.
in and out.
Punk's got no class. Stick it in my ass.
What rhymes with anal? I don't know, but I want that.
Anal.
That's my baby boy. Such a talented young boy. When is the Jay Leno coming to call you back?
It'd be great if you just see the reflection, the whole family walking out of the room.
Shaking their head.
Oh my God. Wait a minute. He's pressing so hard against his face that when he takes his hand off, this part of his face is a completely different color.
Yeah.
Watch this.
His face is like silly putty because we saw that with his nose. When he pushed his nose, it went in.
Yeah, the bottom of his nose and the area right under his nose. Look at it.
He can't breathe.
He can't. Because if you look, Bob, he's putting the fucking his finger over his nostrils, so he's literally covering. He's blowing out of his mouth, and he's covering his way to breathe in through his nose, like an idiot.
You're gonna pass out, you dumbass.
It's stupid. Breathe.
Breathe. Here we go. Now it's back to the same color.
Spunk.
Spunk in my trunk.
I don't even remember this.
I don't remember it
either. I love it.
Hey!
He looks like a pregnant rapper. So fuck a lot.
What's he expecting?
Alrighty.
We can add beatboxing to another thing he's bad at.
Terrible at. I bet his head is spinning right now. He doesn't know where he's at.
Yeah, baby. Yeah, baby. Yeah.
Yeah. Sleep, Joe.
Season. Knock it off.
Now, as promised,
Go ahead.
Stuttering John did the research.
Mm-hmm.
Let's enjoy the Barahawasa, known as KC.
What are those chairs doing behind it? Like, isn't there like a row of chair? Like, what is that?
They're in another house right now.
That's for the studio audience.
In case more people come over, like it's like you just keep them against the wall.
like prisoners, like hostages. You just put them up against the wall for the camera.
Wait, hold on.
I noticed it.
If you could date any celebrity, why would it be Shuli? Okay. Leo, go. We got to do this. I want Chicken Savoy. John Casey, my buddy, he's a really nice person. Anyway, three of us go out to Belmont for Chicken Savoy. I love you, buddy. It's cool. Leo, who's paying? Me or you?
Oh, here we go. Let's establish my cheapness first. Thank you.
I think you should pay. Because I got to drive all the way to fucking Jersey, and it's not close to me. You pay, I'm coming. Tomorrow
You're the one
night.
that wanted the chicken. He said, I really wanted to go by yourself if you wanted it so fucking bad. Just go and pick it up.
Mm-hmm.
Well, how's he going to make money or eat for free if he goes by himself, Bob? How's he going to scam anybody out of something that way? You know?
Season. Knock it off.
Oh.
Come on, that's like Sophie's Choice. You can't do that to me.
What, pay or not pay?
All righty. What happened? All right.
You can get a warner.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Here we go, guys. Watch the Barahwasa and the goat wind him up because I fear nobody.
It's great to hear that, knowing he ran away from everybody.
Nobody. I will go. You think that I fear the meathead known as KC? Not a chance. You'll watch. I don't even flinch.
How many years ago was that? And you're in a studio with Howard, who has a rule. You fight, you're fired.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Alan says, I wish he would play tough in front of KC. God, that'd be epic. The only two people that would beat ass that bad is me or Scorpion. Boom. Shout out to Scorpion. Listen, he had his chance to be all the shit he talked about Bob. He had his chance to fucking step up and be a tough guy when Bob walked up to him. And he didn't even get up from a seated position.
Wanted to work it out.
Hands up, want to work everything out. DabbleCon 5 will be bigger than Comic-Con. Mark my stutter. You got it.
He ran out like he was like this. Like I thought a tree fell down and I was driving and they're trying to stop me.
What do we got here? Zen rules. That is all, folks. Thank you, Looney. It's fine, Shuli. I'm a
volunteer
firefighter, Bob. My fire gear.
Oh God, that sucks.
Yeah, I didn't know if you wanted that info out there, buddy. Stuttering John only shits the couch. Hi, discount dog man crying.
Oh, hey, Shawnee's out.
Hey, Shawnee. Shawnee was a fun hang out in Rochester too, and I promise next time you'll be the announcer for it. You gotta be. Andrew Robertson, I'm sorry I couldn't make his DabbleCon 2. Watch the stream. Kids walked in during the bomb. Had to explain it. It was ice cream. Thanks, boys. TSN for life. Thank you. Deadbeat Boxing. Oh, Deadbeat Boxing. I love that.
Yeah.
Great name. Wait, Tater got busted? It's a whole thing. I'll fill you in later. The greatness of TSN. One funny guy, one smarter guy, one talented guy, and Bob. Hey-oh, DabbleCon 3, Dallas or New Orleans?
There's more than me and Bob.
I ain't doing New Orleans.
No, Dallas would be good, but Dallas is a good place.
Yeah, Dallas for sure. How is Stuttering John so bad at everything? The age-old question. Am I right?
He aces everything. like that.
Yes. Everything. If you all you gotta do is ask him, he'll tell you.
So watch how quick I am on my feet. Comedically.
he couldn't even think of that. I just froze.
So let's take a bet. Do you think he's going to be quick comedically on this clip?
Well,
I'm saying
according to what is the definition of comedically, right?
Right.
I think it's basically him repeating what Howard said. I think that's what he'll do.
Or just saying the same thing over and over, or calling him crazy or gay or whatever. Just name calling. I think it's just going to be name calling.
Yep, that's a good call.
Oh my God, Oscar Wilde. Watch.
Don't spit in it. Oh, nice. Ooh, damn.
Man, I was fat.
This is after Casey cowardly ran away for 3 days.
Notice the only people he'll fight.
Yeah, I do actually.
If some terrorists come in here, he runs behind his mommy.
God, he was so ugly back then. Am I right?
Boy, what a pig.
What do you mean there's no reason? Don't tell me to shut my goddamn mouth. I stayed here.
No,
I get to run my mouth.
Shut up!
I get to run my mouth.
Casey. I mean, thank God I've never seen that side of Casey. Holy shit.
But he's laughing. You know what I mean? He's not.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, it looks like he's having a blast right here. But listen, you're getting fucking poked by the greatest to ever poke. You know what I mean? And it's coming from every side. It's just a matter of time before you get to this, I imagine.
You know how many people called and said that they thanked us for being on the air and it was helping them? You are a fairy.
You are.
Oh, whoa, hey.
Okay, there, a comedic example number one.
All right, John, shouldn't you stop this here and say that you shouldn't have said that was wrong?
This is a different time.
Right. Howard was fine with it.
But also, I want to see if he's mouthing what he said
on
the video. Because
let me go back a little bit.
I get to run my mouth.
Shut up!
I get to run my mouth.
Casey.
God!
You know how many people called and said that they thanked us for being on the air and it was helping them? You are a fairy.
You are.
Yeah, what?
Oh, shut up, John. Don't even.
Like I'm going to be afraid of you. You ran home.
John, I will. You're a girl.
Again, who's the GOAT? Who's your daddy, Case? Who's your daddy, meathead? I'm calm. I'm like,
you're in a studio,
yeah,
you know, with everybody in it, with Ronnie there, and
but here's
else.
the ultimate. Here's the ultimate thing: is like he knows Casey isn't going to jeopardize his job by charging John and beating him to death.
But that's what he wanted, because he would have thought he would move up into that thing, and then he would realize they would hire somebody else, and he would be mad again.
Casey just texted me. I'll be on around 9:30. I just turned it on and want to jump through the TV. Love you, buddy.
You think I'm afraid of you? You ran out of New York during 9/11. I didn't.
Oh, just tuned in. Vince the lawyer said Bob quit. Long live TSN. Well,
another win for Vince.
If anybody knows, it's that guy.
He's been busy. He's had 10 sock accounts on Twitter going today. It's a pretty busy day for that little guy.
So it's a busy week at VTL Industries.
I stayed here. We all did. You didn't. And you didn't come in for 3 days. You went to a tanning salon, meathead.
Maybe there was some rubble on the tanning salon that he helped clear off. Did you even ask?
Right. And you ask any psychologist about his body language like this, means he's scared. He's defensive.
Yes.
This is
it was the same body language that he had when Bob approached him. He was seated and he didn't move.
Mm-hmm.
And that being said, don't ever forget that Kevin hid behind John. If that gives you an idea of what a pussy Kevin is, he went behind John.
It's two levels of pussy you got to get through.
Yeah, it's a lot of pussy.
Yeah, okay, Herbert. Casey would crush me. Okay. Do I look scared? I don't think I look scared. I think I look fucking as fucking calm as a cucumber.
You don't even know when they go bad or not.
And is it as cool as a cucumber? Not
That's cool.
as calm as a cucumber?
Oh, is that what he said?
Yeah, listen to this. Because we've all had crazy, wild cucumbers, right?
Oh,
I always like the calm, relaxed ones. Listen.
Do I look scared? I don't think I look scared. I think I look fucking calm as a cucumber.
Fucking
season. Knock it off. See? Not a fucking fear at all.
Not a fear at all.
You can look at
Not a fear at all. You miss one bird in the hand, another bus comes along any minute. That's my motto.
You can look all mean at me all you want. I ain't running from you, Case. Not me.
as he's hiding from him, and he's playing something from 30 years ago. He's going, anytime, anywhere, pal. Amazing.
You got the wrong guy. I'll fight you. Are you kidding me? You ran out of New York for 3 days. You didn't come back. I'm afraid, Daddy.
Oh, look, he's doing that. Oh, man.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
That's the sign of being afraid.
Right. And that's exactly his hands when you approached him, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm not making anything up. Before anything, when Bob told me the story, he said he was putting his hands up, going, "We can work it out. We can work it out." What you just saw there.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you have no. I was looking forward to it. Come on, Case, bring it.
And you're right, Bob. He was looking forward to it because he knew he would be fired. He knew it.
Oh yeah.
Fucking douche.
But the funny thing is, John was in no way qualified to do half of what Casey did working on that show. So in his mind, he's thinking, well, if I get him out, then I can get in. No, somebody else would have come in and taken that spot.
Yeah.
They would have kept you going, Stern Show, what do you want to talk to Howard about? That was your thing.
Look at him trying to look all mean. Case, you can look as mean as you want. You ran away like the pussy that you are. Barra Westside.
Jesus.
Have you guys ever been called a pussy by a guy who's staying at his mom's house? broadcasting from her dinette?
Once at a sleepover, but that was like 5th grade. We were at his mom's house.
Ladies and gentlemen, a portion of the show that I like to call Dill Dog's Ladder. Climb with us, will you? Let's start at number 1. Come on.
How many are you gonna continue to lie about me?
How about 5 is the next stage? Let's go.
That's Calhoun.
That's right. Everybody good? We're comfy? Good, because it's time to go up to 10. Come on. Get to work.
my dick.
I swallow cum.
Thank me. The frog.
And you know what? If 10's good, 20's a whole lot better. Come on.
my dick.
I swallow cum.
Thank me. I hate the effing ends and juice.
Oh, and then so thank you for the and there's one.
What?
I swallow cum.
Thank me. How are you, penis? I haven't seen you in a while.
Love it. Thank you, Dill Dog, and a big thank you to Maggie Lynn dropping a dime.
I swallow cum.
Thank me.
He's on a soul patch.
Yeah.
Soul patch. Soul patch, side of mine. Soul patch, side of mine. Soul patch.
Maggie Lynn.
Soul patch, side of mine. Soul patch, side of mine. Soul patch. You got a soul patch. Soul patch, side of mine. That's soul patch, side of mine.
Shut him up. Shut him up. How did I not see Shawnee was at DabbleCon? Super bummed. Well, it's because he doesn't go around like John demanding everybody notice him. He's just hanging out, drinking with his lady, enjoying himself.
He's a big dude.
Yes. Yeah, he would fuck John up, man. For real. DabbleCon 3 Vegas, I'm there. All right,
Yeah.
JPV's in. We got 1 ticket sold. Bob, smoke much? Glad your lungs are as good as Stuttering John's art.
They are. My heart is perfect.
My
heart's perfect, and my lungs are tan, just tan.
She's practically married to a doctor. She's keeping him alive.
Yeah.
Don't worry. Shuli, you passed the test. New Orleans blows. FVTL. I just, I'm sure people enjoy it there. One for me. Little known fact, Stuttering John used to be one of the Spice Girls. He was Drunky Spice. I did not know that. That is a fun fact. So was Stuttering John and KB technically them going nuts to butts? I think so. Sounds about right.
Knock it off. We're just kidding. Come on.
No, we're not. I'm not.
Come on. Give me some love.
So now look, the cameras are right. They're off the air. And what's the first thing he's doing is sucking up to KC.
I'm only
prime
kidding.
shape there too.
Yeah, dude.
He wants love now.
Yeah, right?
What's that? Season. Knock it off. We're just kidding. Come on.
No, we're not.
Look at the
I'm
body
not.
language, Shuli. He's got one arm behind his back, all submissive like.
Right. It's like the only thing's missing is him laying on his back and showing you his belly right now, Case.
Well, he's kind of showing his belly.
Yeah. But I love Robin when he goes, hey, we're just friends. And Robin's like, no, we're not. She's like, fuck that. Fuck him up, Case.
What's that? Season. Knock it off. We're just kidding. Come on.
No, we're not. I'm not.
Come on. Give me some love.
Look at him walk around. Wow.
Come on, Casey. It was funny.
Yeah, come on. It was fun.
Notice KC didn't move. He stared at John until he moved out of the way.
Yeah, like a geisha.
I mean, that's some alpha shit.
Yeah.
What's wrong?
It's not fun or funny. Not when it's you.
And isn't it funny, all those years later, John sitting on his show before DabbleCon going, this is not fun or funny. Isn't that crazy?
That's all right. Now you're back now. That's the important thing. I'm back.
That's
you know
right.
what? We're all going to war together. I was thinking of bailing out last night. You contributed so much today.
Look at everybody like putting a rope around Frankenstein. Like everybody's like, nah, listen, we all would have gone tanning if we were there too, man. If I could, you made the right call, Case.
Somebody throw him raw meat.
Yeah, really
Just put
is.
the girl down and crawl off the Empire State Building. No one will be hurt.
You just hear somebody go, no flash photography around KC.
I know.
We can all rest safely now. Casey's back.
I was just scared of you.
This is my favorite, Ronnie over here. Like, I love Ronnie, but you don't have a fucking chance in hell, Ron.
You better have a taser in that hand.
You better have an elephant gun in that fucking jacket. Because I think that's the only thing stopping Case.
I'll grab his ankles. That's pretty much as far as you can get.
He's back because he'll be running.
Can you imagine the damage Casey would have done to John there?
Oh, please. There would be no Rico because John would not, he can't do a political show talking through a straw. You know what I mean?
Boom! Boom!
Words and music by Pussy Boy John Melendez.
Boom, boom. See that shit where that is good content. That's someone.
Hold on
funny.
a second. Before he praises himself, where was his quick wit? At one point,
we called him a fairy.
Did he zing him with his comedy act?
Fairy's funny.
I mean, he said something in the break that made Robin and other people laugh. But other than that, on the air, I didn't see anything.
Yeah, I would recommend that if John ever goes back on the air, that you say someone's a fairy a lot during his show, because obviously he thinks that's good humor. That's a wit.
Yeah. I say we call John from now on when he does come back Scary Fairy. What do you think of that?
I like that.
Well, Casey's back. Well, that's all you're going to see is Casey back because he'll be running. You see? Boom. Boom.
That's being witty on your feet.
That's being witty on your feet. Wow. The same feet he broke playing football the other day?
Do you understand? Case? Shit way out, you understand?
What? How did I get involved in all this? What? I didn't do anything.
He's trying to teach you how to write. Listen to what he's saying.
All right. You should teach me how to listen. Forget writing.
Took me a split second to come up with that line. Boom!
Wow.
Boom!
It's like, God damn, I'm fucking impressing myself today. God damn it.
I'm almost out of booms.
He's like Rickles on Hello Dummy. He goes, I'm going to get a seat out here and watch this show. This is fantastic.
The outlaw, Messy James.
Fucking hell. Please. Please.
Hey, Ma, remember 30 years ago when I said that thing to the guy? You remember when I called you after that and I told you what I said?
Where'd that comment go? I lost it. God damn it. Zero connection to reality. Yes, that is true. Oh, here it is. Shuli sneezing just reminded me of the time he had snot on his face and didn't realize it immediately. Yeah, been there, done that. Being witty on his feet. How about being a pussy on your ass? Ass pussy.
Are you on your feet now?
Look, I just love it. Was so easy to wind them up too.
Season.
Knock it off. Found out it's not that hard to wind you up, John.
I was gonna say, it turns out the easiest person to wind up in the history of winding people up is John. Bob got him to show his shoes because all Bob said was he wears Velcro shoes. Before the show started, he goes, "I'm just gonna say he wears Velcro shoes." We're like, "All right," and within 2 shows, he's going, "Here are my shoes, idiot."
which were even worse than Velcro shoes.
Oh my God, they were worse inside and out. It was awful.
Arthur Jackson, you had to bed Ronnie to hold him back, pussy. All right,
He meant
Arthur,
beg.
I'm not into bedding down Ronnie Mund, okay?
But I wrote a song about it. If I bedded down Ronnie.
Just like Ronnie's bed. Be my little baby.
I calmly said, "Hey, Ronnie, you want to, because I didn't want Casey to get fired."
Oh, so he's saying that you had to beg Ronnie to hold him back, and he goes, "I very calmly said, hey, Ronnie, you want to?" So he's basically telling Ronnie, "Hey, you want to come over here so this guy doesn't kill me?"
And I calmly said, "Hey, Ronnie, you want to, because I didn't want Casey to get fired, but
That's what he
again,
wanted. That's what he wanted. I was right.
Yep. He knew the whole time if it happened. That's why he kept pushing. He wasn't going to get fired. He was going to take the shot.
I didn't care." Kidding me? I was like, "Bring it, man." You think Ronnie's going to hold back that fucking lunatic?
Yeah, but you can.
Right.
You can
Right.
stop it.
You're smaller than Ronnie. Well, like, what are you talking about?
How come you weren't Howard's security then?
Right. Another body to be in the way while Howard runs out of the room.
Because
Howard's
Ronnie
headache.
showed up on time. That's why.
Yeah.
Right. Right. Ronnie did his job. That was.
I had no fear. The proof is in the pudding. I showed you the receipts. So fuck off.
We have not talked about that. I think he's got a
Make
little
one
sore
joke.
on
Hey,
his head.
Ronnie, fucking hold him back. I was ready and willing. I said, "Casey got a vagina. I'm not worried. You're a fairy."
Season. Knock it
Wow,
off.
he's doubled down on that.
Casey would have either
Well,
put you to sleep or
The clip reminded him that he can use that instead of the F word that he really wants to use.
Still not good.
No, I know, but in his mind, he's going, well, this is the least offensive.
Right.
This, don't forget, this is before just do it.
Right.
That's become the new one.
Right. Because I have a feeling if he used that word in front of people that aren't talking to him now, but they wouldn't talk to him.
No. I watched Peter Pan last night, so it's
I meant fairy, like I was gonna fly over and suck your dick.
Yeah. Tinker Balls or whatever the thing's name is.
Fry in 20 seconds.
And be careful. I watched Blazing Saddles last night. Who knows what I'm going to say?
Right.
Also, think what he used to say in front of his kids before they came out. So can you imagine how hard it probably was for them to kind of tell them, listen, I don't know if my dad's going to understand this. Because he keeps calling everybody a fairy. They're gay. You know, it always seems like it's not a good thing when he says it.
Well, that's why the one said, you took this better than I thought. That's the reason.
Yeah. There you go.
Yeah.
That's a great point. I didn't think about that. Yeah.
Wow. Mensa Bob.
Guys,
yeah.
I'm not afraid of KC. I will never be afraid of KC. Ever.
Dude, Casey scared me just texting me how angry he was. Are you kidding me?
John Carson, 100%. Thanks for the $5. 100% true. If it was the episode when he was, you tell your mother to shut all the phones, you took the batteries out of the one.
That was a great thing. That was so funny when he started yelling at his mom while the phones just kept ringing. Because at one point he goes, I'm gonna rip that goddamn thing out of the wall, and it's just ringing and ringing.
And what did Asa say? I wonder.
What did she say?
But I need to know my doctor's appointment. They're trying to call me, John.
There's nothing she could say that isn't hilarious. I was seeing if I could find that drop. I know I have it somewhere, but it's a mess.
I don't know what you're talking about. Yeah. I asked my mother to shut all the phones. You took the batteries out of one. Yes.
The batteries out.
Yes. Because I don't know where all the phones are in this fucking house. And when I took the one off the hook, it was beeping, and I was right in the kitchen. So I didn't want to hear the beeping.
I don't want to hear the beeping. Ma, I hate the beeping.
He's unplugging all the batteries.
Can you stop your life for a few hours so I can do my podcast? I'm making fun of my fairy brothers.
Ma, that dialysis machine is making a lot of noise.
I mean, there's oxygen everywhere. What do you need a tank? I don't get it. It bothers me.
What is your pernt? What is your pernt? Stop. Fucking hell. Penis wrinkle. Your arms and stamina are so weak you couldn't hurt a fly. Oh, believe me. These fucking guns are not.
He flexes like a toddler. It's like a 5-year-old. Show me your muscles.
It's like that picture of him as a superhero. You know what I mean? Like that special guy. You remember?
Yes.
It's the same thing. Find that picture of him as a special guy.
Yeah, find that, boys, in the archives.
Are you kidding me? Are you fucking with me?
Thank God I don't have to flex anymore. I mean, that is gone.
It was getting on your nerves. I could tell.
It was just I just kept doing it every time we came on because
at one point we were watching a clip and you both were flexing at each other at the same time. It was so ridiculous. Oh my God. Hold on, Tony. I was almost dead from my own alcoholism when all this was going down, and it has only been a few months. It is amazing how your health improves after you stop drinking for at least 3 months.
Oh, yeah.
Fantastic, Tony. Good for you, man.
Yep.
Yeah.
There you That's the best. Hey, Thule. All right.
Holy shit. Do you realize that I'm fucking...
That your mother is in the other room watching you right now?
And
Crying.
sister. The whole family.
I pull down the shades when I do this. And, you know what I mean?
They're there, Ma. They're there. Everything's going to be okay, Ma.
Yeah.
He's just going through a phase.
I really should get a lock on this door. This is humiliating. Why would you want to do this in front of family?
Solid. You guys have no idea. I wouldn't say it. I'll go over to the fucking Cockchester right now if I'm not prepared.
Cockchester.
Well, right. What you know.
What? Wow.
You heard him.
What? This guy had it bad. I think this is why he left. I think he couldn't keep the gay tendencies hidden anymore. And I think he's embarrassed to say that he loves the smell and the taste of a man. And there's nothing wrong with that, John. We're not here to judge you or anybody for that.
You guys have no idea. I wouldn't say it. I'll go over to the fucking Cockchester right now if I'm not prepared.
Season, knock it off.
I'm here and I have a mouth. Come on out, people of Cockchester.
Your God is here, Cockchester. I love this from James O'Sullivan. 8 ball of Coke versus a paid TV pilot with WGN. Which would you choose?
All righty. Now let's get to this wonderful segment of Meathead and
Johnny.
I told you Shawnee was big.
John doesn't prepare. John doesn't prepare. Shut up, you fucking
Fairies.
Fairy. Gay.
Behemoth of a fucking.
Wait, totally. Wait. Listen.
Oh, there's a lot going on in that little fucking head.
Look at this picture. Oh my God. Oh God. It works perfect.
Look at this fucking dummy. This drooling, fucking inept, low IQ, horrible father douchebag.
Imagine if while he's trying to form this thought like a pinball machine, when the ball is just banging around and he's trying to get somewhere and he's like bing bing boom bing bing.
I picture it like you pull the thing back to go and it just goes around and right into the hole. And you're just like, what the fuck?
It looks like a pet the first time it sees itself in a mirror.
Yeah.
If you ever had a cat or dog stone for some reason, this is the same face you walk into the room and see.
And John's shoulders get all big.
John doesn't prepare.
That was quick, boys. Wow. Thank you for that.
John doesn't prepare. Shut up, you fucking.
Here we go.
Bucktooth.
Say it.
Whoa.
Yep.
Behemoth of a fucking loser.
Oh, wow.
Bucktooth behemoth of a fucking. You see how quick I am on my tippy toes?
I was sitting down then. It doesn't count.
Yeah. he was on that F letter for about 3 seconds. That you.
Yeah. Yeah.
What rhymes with F?
Okay. So here it is. Okay. Now, thanks to Eric One. This is very condensed. I want to see how long it is because what I say, 7 minutes 48 seconds. I was wrong. 11 minutes 16. Damn.
Shocking.
I'm foiled again by me.
Where I got that 7 minute thing. For sure it's 7 minutes.
Let's spend more time.
Screaming. He was just screaming about how, oh yeah, you think I don't prepare?
Yeah. Yeah. Now he goes, was it 7? Was it 11? Is this even the right video? Fuck you, you fairies. I don't prepare.
For sure. Let me see if fucking Eric said it was 7 minutes. Let me see.
And he's pronouncing E-Rock's name incorrectly. It's not Eric. It's E-Rock. Idiot.
No, he said 11 minutes. All right. I fucked that one up. That's why pencils have erasers. I'm the first to admit it. I was wrong.
Wow.
I thought it was 7. I was thinking 7-11.
I was the first to admit I was wrong.
I was thinking of 7-Eleven. What?
Well, he's hungry. He wants dinner.
Well, he's still at this point. He's still kind of learning how podcasting works. This is only the goat phase of John. This isn't the Duke phase yet. We're still one phase behind.
I would say
maximum.
last week. I would say last week he's still learning how to podcast. I don't think you can put a time frame on.
Well, maybe
learning.
he perfected it. That's why he quit.
It's like Jordan. He walked away at the top of his game.
Yep.
Races. I'm the first to admit it. I was wrong. I thought it was 7. Maybe I was thinking 7-Eleven. John Carson, thanks for the $5. The parent is that was the episode Karl accepted your fight challenge. Oh, look it up. Well, I don't know what episodes. Do you think I really follow these idiots? Doghouse, put your money where your mouth is. I'll tell you what. I'll put the computer on the floor. You super chat $100.
Ma, I need you to spot me.
If I don't
imagine this,
don't do it. Don't do it on your knees like girly style. You got to do it with your tippy toes.
No fairy push-ups. No, so now he's recycling a legendary old Stern bit, but he's going to do it in his mother's living room for a $2 super chat.
Do at least 10. You have to. Then I keep the hundy. If I do at least 10.
Wait a minute. What is this bet, you moron?
Wait, he's the only person that get into an argument with himself.
Yeah, he stumps himself all the time.
I was wrong.
Talks himself out of money.
Yeah,
I thought it was 7. Maybe I was thinking 7-Eleven. John Carson, thanks for the $5. The parent is that was the episode Karl accepted your fight challenge. Oh, look it up. Well, I don't know what episodes. Do you think I really follow these idiots? Doghouse, put your money where your mouth is. I'll tell you what. I'll put the computer on the floor. You super chat $100.
So before any push-ups are done, you have to send him $100.
No, he's going to put the computer on the floor first.
Yeah. He made it. All right, computer's on the floor. Send the money. Same time. I'm holding the computer up. I'll put it down as soon as the money comes in. What an idiot.
If I don't do at least 10, you have to. Then I keep the hundy.
Wait a minute. So he said you can't even do 10 push-ups. So John says, I'm going to put the computer on the floor, and if I can't do 10, I keep the 100. So you keep it for not doing 10 push-ups. Did I hear that wrong?
He explained it poorly.
Computer on the floor. You super chat $100.
Okay.
If I don't do at least 10, you have to. Then I keep the hundy.
Yeah. He said if I don't do at least 10, I don't do at least 10, then
I keep you money to teach you a lesson to never bet strangers. And then what's the other option? If I do 10, I owe you 100. Okay. Welcome to the dumbest bet ever made.
If I do at least 10, I keep the hundy. And if I don't, I'll send you the hundy.
Yeah, right. So either way, you ain't never seen that $100 again.
Right.
With 10 or fucking not.
Well, I sent that hundy like 2 months ago. You didn't get it yet?
Yeah, Professor, that's Madoff math. It sure is.
Yeah.
Capiche? No, it'll be real push-ups.
No AI.
You're not going to CGI these push-ups, are you, John? You ready, brother? You good? Yeah. Case, you got me?
There he is.
Hey.
What up,
Am I
champ?
good? Am I in? I'm all
You're
good. Hey,
in.
Hey.
You're in. What's
Hey,
up,
Bob
coach?
Stool.
What's up?
Zen, how's it, Mike? What's going on, guys?
Hey, good to see you, man.
Hey, Case.
What is that? A basketball?
It's a glowing in the dark basketball.
Nice.
My old man said you couldn't touch one of these. Yeah, you know that whole story. He said I get warts. So I believed him until I was 12 because he was a wrestling coach, you know. But what's up, guys? Hey, how you do? Did he say something about my old man?
No,
not
not yet.
Okay.
If we haven't gotten anything yet, he's just, it's great it's great what a brave guy he is when he's watching a clip from 20 plus years ago and you're nowhere near him.
Sure, I gotta tell you something, man. On that 9/11 thing, we were in the same elevator going down. He goes, I have to pick up my daughter or something like that. We left at the same time. So
right.
On
9/11, when the attacks happened, you guys were on the same elevator leaving work at the same time.
Tom said we could leave. I'm going.
Of course. Of course. I did the same thing when they sent us home for COVID. I was like, bye. Later.
Who wants to stay at work?
Of course. Shawnee Zone. What does Stuttering John love more, Coke or cock?
I think it's cock or cock.
Yeah. First one, then the other.
Very briskly sales. Thank you, sir. Boys, too far away to have made DabbleCon 2 this year, but you had the stream going. As for you, Shuli, F you for beating Ipswich last week. All in for DabbleCon 3. Prepare for an Irish drunkard. Scolin. Hey, man, I'm sorry it happened to you guys, buddy. But it's got to happen to a lot of teams this year.
So he's over in Ireland?
No, I don't know.
That's where Irish people come from, Mike.
Well, I didn't know if he lives there. You know that we have Irish people in the States here too.
We do?
What?
Really?
I'm gonna protest.
Where do cunty people come from? Is that Florida?
I washed my pussy twice.
All right. If DabbleCon 3 is in Vegas, I'll take all you guys to Peter Luger's for dinner, even discount Don and Frog. I'm in just for that.
You don't want to make that bet with me, buddy.
I know.
See what happens.
Peter Luger's.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, for sure.
But the one in Vegas,
he's a food snob like me.
Who?
Bob is. Bob makes you do like a cooking thing, Bob, right?
Oh, yeah.
Wait a minute, you said like a cooking thing?
Sorry, I didn't mean it like that.
This is like how the Dabbleverse. This is how the Dabbleverse started.
Yeah, I mean, I'm going to be making. I'm going to even make sandwiches.
Yeah, he doesn't dabble in the kitchen. He owns the kitchen. Chef Bob.
You've been at Peter Luger's.
Yeah, in Brooklyn. But I'm like, is the one in Vegas the one that do you have to pay cash there too, or did they update?
I don't know. What's the other one, Bob? In the city, it's Peter Luger's, and then it's
Del Frisco's was the one by Sirius.
Smith and what?
Smith and Walensky.
Which better? What's better?
Peter Luger's is the better one.
Okay, they got one in Jersey too, I think.
Yeah, I've heard people say both.
They get the best meat.
Casey, thanks for the ride back from club in Pottstown after the after party. Sorry I was so shit faced. You're a cool dude. Chase Sheds.
Anthony went on to get like 80 or 800,000 likes after he trashed this strip club that I dragged him to. And I don't think he's forgiven me yet.
I heard that was a horrible.
He put it. I mean, oh God, it was.
You had me on your show, and you had the girl on the phone, and it was the most uncomfortable. You got to get that clip to that. It was so uncomfortable. Of what he goes, explain the place.
Dude, I was hustling, man. I was trying to fucking make a buck, and fucking I bring Cumia, and he's like, he didn't know all the work I did to get this fucking place open for us and shit like that. And he goes, I got to tell you, this is the worst strip club I've ever been to. I don't think they were women. It was just like it was, and I get the fucking call. Why would you bring that guy to the club? Like blaming me for what Anthony said.
Right.
Guy's entitled to his opinion.
What do you think? Who do you think lasted longer, Cumia at the after party at that strip club, or Robin in her visit to India when she landed and got right back on the plane and left? Yeah. She walked out of the airport and went, "Fuck this," and got right back home.
I never heard
Totally.
that. Wow.
Yeah.
No, then she shit herself, and then she's like, "I gotta go home."
Yeah, absolutely. Her and shitting herself. It's amazing. He had an axe to grind with KC because he hated that KC became associate producer while he was still a secretary. The problem is KC earned that right. He earned that spot.
And John earned his right.
Imagine that, guys. You got to work for a job. Oh my God.
And like Bob just said, and John earned his spot. By the amount of work he was
thinking,
doing.
where else can we put him?
Right.
We can't. We got to leave him there.
Right.
Wait, hold on. What about his resume? It must have been really good. Oh no, wait. It was he stutters. Hire him.
Exactly. Thank God
Hey,
for
Casey,
Howard.
did you start out as an intern as well? Like, did you guys start at the same position?
Well, yeah, I started. I kept writing and finally got my foot in the door as an intern.
But technically, you were under John because he had been there before you. So as far as like on the totem pole, you started as an intern. He's kind of, above you a little bit, but within a quick amount of time, next thing you know, you're getting paid and you're producing segments for the fucking show. It's awesome.
Yeah, and you came up with one of the best, Casey. You came up with.
Yeah,
the meanest listener contest.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that was for my friend because I knew he would crush it. But John was never there because when you're an intern, you do 6 to 12 one day to be during the show. That's like your reward. You get one of those the whole week, but the rest of the week you're there from 12 to 6, kind of doing intern stuff, doing stuff to help them. You're there in the morning show like one time. So I never really saw John that much, maybe one time,
It's so funny that by the time Out to Lunch came on, John was out of the building. He wasn't anywhere near the building when his show Out to Lunch.
It would have been great if they put John in a phone booth to answer.
Or they give him the old candlestick phones. He's got hello.
Bensonhurst 5 on the line, Howard.
What are you talking to Howard about?
KB hiding behind Stuttering John is technically scissoring. Yeah, that is true, Rumple. That is true. You know who fears cucumbers? The Undertaker. Is that true? Turnkey, Vince, the original pocket lawyer. Andrew, and yet John ran when the tapes were played. Abuse. Yes, he is. He's the protagonist. Thank you for gifting a membership. And thank you guys for all jumping over to KC's stream last night, man. It was great seeing all those people in there.
They were so good, Shuli. All your guys fans are so kind.
They love you, man.
Thank you.
They love you. You're a fucking legend, man. Come on.
I don't know about that. But thank you.
Did you Stuttering John going? Oh, did I see Stuttering John going Karen on Twitter about Expedia? Yes. His tweets started just political since he's quit. And now they're starting to be like the Glory Day stuff. He's posting old pictures of him with Leno. He's dying to come back. He's dying to come back. And then he had an angry tweet about his flights getting fucked up with cheaptickets.com, believe it or not. Messed up.
What do you expect?
And he writes in the tweet, can somebody please help me find a site that will do right by me or whatever the fuck? Help. All
millionaires do that, Shuli. You just don't know. All millionaires do. That's just it's something they do. It's a club. They do
How about AmericanAirlines.com?
Well,
all you got to do is go,
He's like, what? Do they want like all the money up front of this American Airlines or what?
You can't pay on the plane anymore? Remember People's Express?
I remember that. Yeah. Dill Dog. Happy Friday, fuckaroonies. Thank you, Dill Dog. Love you, pal. Soul Patch Silent Mike is John's opus.
He's
Yes,
on
it
a
is.
soul patch.
No, do not shut it off. Ronnie to KC is like a hobbit to Shaq. Yeah, we love that. Ronnie lining up nearby. Stuttering John threatens empty houses and people in crowds. Name one time that he hasn't had a crowd as a safety net. Yeah. We've seen John at his angriest. Imagine what his family saw. Scary.
Yeah.
Great point. Danks use. You're welcome.
Hamilton.
Bet you the pussy doesn't have balls to step up to put up the video of when Fred punked him. Oh, that's right.
How bad would Fred fuck him up at his age?
Did Stuttering John admit he likes mayo?
Just a town.
Hey, Casey.
Hey, John's profound loneliness was up.
What's up, buddy? Thank you. Andrew Robertson. Casey, you would mop the floor with Stuttering John blindfolded.
Thanks, Andrew.
I don't know if you heard, but Bob was like, he was egging you on because there's a part of him or all of them that wanted you fired. Because
the rule was you couldn't fight there. You can basically do anything else, but if you fought, I mean, it was kind of sad. You know what I mean? This is what we put up with.
Right.
Yeah,
you're right. So, see, I that was my first job, other than like with landscape, like kids' jobs, lifeguarding, stuff like that. Was my first job, and I didn't know that people were allowed to speak to you that way. And you had to take it. I mean, I had a problem with it, but I think I did a good job. But I just come from the place, and you guys are all from the same place that I am, and most of your listeners are from, where if a guy's going to call you a pussy, a man calls you a pussy, even if it's on a comedy show, you can make a clever joke or something like that. But if you're going to call someone a pussy, that's not a joke. That's an attack, which you don't do unless you're going to be responsible for it.
Yeah, an act of violence.
An act of violence and domestic terrorism. And let me tell you something else. It's even more frustrating when the guy calling you a pussy left work at the same time as you did.
He hit the button for you.
What's it doing, John?
Right. He's holding the elevator going, Case, grab my purse. Come on.
I didn't know that, taking a real job, you got insurance, you got all that stuff. I didn't know that I was supposed to take what that guy was saying to me, because no one would ever speak to, people like that.
Yeah. And in Rochester, walking to my gate, there was a woman. I swear, she just came around the corner. I see a radio go flying into and as she's walking by me, she just goes. She looks at me. She goes, "I don't know who this motherfucker thinks he's talking to. I quit this fucking job." And I was like, "All right, have a good day, Rochester."
I thought you were gonna tell me she was gonna start doing some like shoulder moves and kind of like loosening up, roll up.
If John would have cracked his own neck before that, that would have been fun.
God,
best tape ever.
Ladies and gentlemen, Rick's Wings and Rings, one of our proudest sponsors. Good to see you, Zen. I need some help. Would you happen to know how Mama Asa would explain to her sweet Johnny boy how she hawked to us her chocolate man? Missed DabbleCon too, but will definitely be at the next TSN Fam for life. And as always, Rick's Wings and Rings, gifting 10 memberships worldwide. Give to my dick.
I swallow cum.
Thank me. He's on a soul patch.
Shut it off. Does Mama Melendez have any comment on that?
But hold on, let me get her.
Yeah, go ahead.
All right. What you need to do is to save your spit the whole day, because the chocolate man, the chocolate stick is so big that you have to get a running start, and you have to pretend I just watched you eat a sandwich, and I go, oh, and I throw up on it. You have to gag me, chocolate man.
Gag me.
Niagara Falls that
man.
dick.
Yeah. There's a barrel coming out of her mouth with a guy in it. Jad Allen, the professor, gifted 5. Thank you, sir.
I hate the effing ends and juice.
Well, John, I wouldn't announce that. Melissa, gift in 10. Thank you, sweet Melissa.
Suck my dick.
I swallow cum.
Thank me. I just got a new Google Chrome.
Love you guys and Bob. It's a package deal, Frankie. You can't love one without loving them all, baby. Casey was amazing on the show when the ball busting happened. John has always been an insecure, walking, talking gash.
Gash, I love it.
The amount of abuse Casey took, the difference was John took abuse because John got caught doing shit or fucked up shit. Casey took abuse because all the guys there were pissed at how good looking he was and how much pussy he could probably get, and it made him nuts. And that's what you do with a buff, good looking guy.
That's very nice here, but John was a guy that had the thinnest skin then, and he has it now, and and he thought he was Howard. He thought he was a celebrity. He worked for a celebrity. We all worked for a celebrity. John thought he was on par with a Robin or a Howard. That's just the truth, man.
Real quick, in case you guys missed the after party at the awful strip club, we got one of those hoes to give us a ride back to the hotel after a guy punched a chick in her face.
Oh shit!
So it was a good place.
Yeah.
No, the girl was awesome. That girl was awesome. But that did happen. There was a fight between a guy and he punched a stripper, and this girl saw us walking down the street, and she was so kind. She took us back to the hotel.
You're not going to hit me, are you?
What were we doing? I'm sorry, my man. Dude, I'm sorry.
Did the girl walk up
predominantly?
We can work it out. We can work it out. Don't hit me.
Florentine would have loved that place.
Oh yeah.
You kidding me?
This is the greatest place ever.
Look at those girls. You crying?
Yes, I am crying. I just got hit.
A chick getting punched in the face, or otherwise known as last call in Potsdam.
Yeah.
Jad Allen, God bless you. Yes, I agree. The professor's great. Everything I know about the Stern O&A and the Dabbleverse comes from you guys and my wife. Casey seems aces in my book. FSJ, DabbleCon, Dallas, I'm in. I said this last night, and Bob's here, and he can back me up on this. But like myself, Bob, we would have never got to the Stern Show had it not been for KC. I mean,
so
KC,
nice of you, man. It's so nice of you to say that.
Was so fucking instrumental in we talked about getting stuff on Howard's radar when it's not on Howard's radar. That's so hard.
But you guys are forgetting something. You're forgetting that it makes me look good if I'm bringing talent in there that is good on the air. You're forgetting, I'm using you.
Right. It's a system that works. Everybody's getting something out of it, right?
Yeah. I mean, when Levy sent in one of his roasts, they were so good that, I pitched a bit around it, knowing that my friend would win. Okay, yeah. But they were so good that I said, I got a new one from Levy. Everybody was so psyched to hear it. And they always delivered. There's nobody that can do it like him.
And it's really cool where, like Bob sending you in something like that, just him fucking around and sending it in, not knowing.
I'm the shittiest Mike ever, Shuli. I don't know what the fuck he was talking into. I don't know what he was talking into, but
it was the guy across the street at the time. He had a recording studio, and I would go over there with paper. And that's when we did when my son roasted Artie, and we put bleeps in it. That was fun.
Yeah, it was great. But like my point is, so Bob on his own hustles, writes this thing, records it, sends it to you, not knowing if it may make the air, if it may not, and just from him sending that, a whole fucking contest and a big bit that lasts, and nothing made Howard happier than content eating time off that clock, right? And like the shit that would just happen organically. It's what we all loved about it. But this, just from that clip being sent in to create a world's meanest listener contest, one guy just said the N-word for 60 seconds. That was one of the submissions. I think I lost to that fucking guy too. Yeah, but no, it was fantastic. And all from just trying. Like that's the whole point of all this.
Yeah, and not thinking that you're entitled
You're
to
above
do
it.
something like that,
Right.
but to bust your ass and to show off your talent. Like if these guys don't know who Bob Levy is, they're gonna, because I'm gonna, I'm gonna the Pulitzer of the roast was when I'm gonna roast Robin.
Yeah.
That was the best one ever. I wish we could go back and find that cassette tape of Levy roasting Robin. That was the funniest one, and we had to take a couple out because, of course, you played for Howard beforehand, and he would say, "No, that one you can't." I think you started with an apple in the mouth or something like that, and then.
And the funny thing was, like, after I ended up winning the contest, I'm having breakfast with Artie, and I'm like, I don't know what because it was like people listened to that. They weren't getting out their cars at work,
It happened quick. Like everything blew up quick, right?
Yeah. And I was like, Artie, I go, I don't know what to expect. It's, I go, remember when the Beatles came over here and he goes, I wouldn't push it that far, but I was trying to I wasn't able to judge of what was going to happen.
Well, it was more like being on Carson in the old days, where we did an appearance like that on Howard. All of a sudden, a lot of people knew who you were.
Yeah.
All you guys, what was it like when you went to Vegas and did a live show there? I know you guys were around. Shuli was there. I think later on, Mike, if they still.
I wasn't. The only time I met you during the Stern Show was during the World's Meanest Listener contest, the finale. I went with Bob.
Okay.
And
I brought my writer.
Yeah, his plus one.
But Bob, walking through that lobby, I mean, could you feel more like the Beatles walking through there? You couldn't walk through there without. People
were outside. Yeah, they were either inside or outside, and it was really weird.
Well,
right.
Yeah.
Casey, I wanted to pay a compliment because I was there with him, and John blew me off. He came out and said hi to people. And
what could you do for him at the time?
Right. Treat me like I wasn't there. But you were like really nice. You came
thanks,
up and introduced yourself, and we talked for a second. I knew you were busy, but you actually took a second to acknowledge I was there. So
well, thanks for remembering that. That's cool. Yeah. It makes me feel good. Thank you.
Tony Brand Muffins. Casey, you are a legend. You three helped with the laughs on Stern. Dummy John was one of the great jokes on Stern. Big difference, John.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks, you, Tony.
Thanks, Tony. But I think we'll all agree when John started, when they sent him out with the questions they wrote for him to go do that stuff, we loved it. We thought it was funny, right?
Fantastic. And busting Gary's balls and that annoying fucking laugh of his when somebody's getting hammered, it added to the show. It was great. That's the funniest thing about this whole battle we've been having is when we started Rico, all we focused on was his show. But at the same time, we talked about how great his contribution was to the show. No one's ever denied that over here.
But what's funny about calling a guy a pussy? Other than maybe seeing me get upset and about to lose my job, I guess maybe that's funny.
Comedy. That's comedy to him. That's as high as that elevator goes.
All right, maybe then he's right. But
he's never right. He has yet to be right. Stop.
But you see how Fred and Jackie did when they made gay jokes? It was fucking hilarious.
Yeah,
it was witty and how it made a little
subtlety.
Not only that, but it led to bits of Howard doing voices or one of them writing some for it. Like it just, I mean, it went somewhere. That was my favorite part of the roast that you guys did at K-Rock is when Fred went up and started annihilating Jackie and his wife. and Jackie's legit like, what the fuck? And Fred just goes, it's got to go somewhere, stupid.
Yeah. You guys didn't know because I knew I wasn't on par with those guys like Fred and Jack. I mean, those guys are, professional. But I brought in Wood Yee, and it didn't make it because the shit I wrote for Wood Yee wasn't. It was just bad, and it was wrong, and it had to do with his wife. So you never saw that, but Wood Yee actually roasted Howard.
Oh, that's great.
I wish you could see that.
Frankie, thank you for the $50 super sticker, my man. Love you, pal. I learned long ago, says John's disgusting and lumpy goiter, formerly Eugene. The money you save using a third-party site isn't worth the problems that pop up while traveling. But if you're broke like Stuttering John, I guess you have no choice.
Good point. Good point.
Reels, my man, with his VIP badge. Thank you.
Look at that.
Suck my dick.
I swallow cum.
Thank me.
So Reels is a TSN cocksucker, right?
The best. And I've had them all over the world. Big Daddy Dodo, gifting 5. Thank you, sir.
Look, I got the space
Brilliant artist Space Chief designed the DabbleCon shirts, I think, or one of them. I love it. It's great. Crazy for KC to be scared of the worst terror attack in American history has nothing to do with this. Yeah. What a pussy. Mike, shitty internet provider, gifting 5. Thank you. All right, let's watch a little bit more of this.
All right, now here is Casey interviewing, and this is every question is about me.
Well, what else is this guest going to talk about?
I never interviewed the
Liz.
Geico
Don't lie.
Geico guy. I never interviewed him.
Don't come on here and lie in front of our audience.
No, I swear, Shul, I didn't.
You interviewed that goddamn lizard and stop playing with me.
No, I really didn't.
You were interviewing someone who's just as tiny and not as cute.
Oh, I see. Oh, I got it. Okay, I see what you're doing. Okay, I got you.
So, how long you been a gecko?
So you live on a tree branch, huh? Okay. Tell us about that.
Tell me about your
15%,
insurance.
huh?
Yeah, tell me about your insurance real quick.
How do you feel about that emu?
Knock it off. Now, Casey's asking, who's eventually going to say, no, John doesn't lie. But I will tell you, the person who does lie is KC. This is the projection that the meathead known as Casey Armstrong does.
Isn't it amazing that it's always the other person that's doing something wrong or lying or, grifting? Never him.
But you notice how he calls you meathead, and you know who Vince came up with it. Like nothing is his. You know what I mean?
Right.
Nothing.
Guys, it's John. This guy is a picture of integrity, of truth. I mean, let's not come on. Let's not throw aspersions that he lies.
It's true. He's a stand-up guy, and unless it comes to comedy, he's not.
KC lied to Anne-Marie when he was cheating on her.
Yeah, no guy's ever done that.
Nope.
He
and it's always good for another guy to talk about it.
Sure. Well, he's a chick, so this is what chicks do. They gossip.
This is what he's doing.
Yeah. This is his big cause that he's going to fight you on, because clearly it's been bugging him for years, right, Case?
Yeah. Well, I'm sorry in my personal relationships, because I know they have so much to do with you.
Right. Well, it's just John telling you, hey, respect the women like I do. That's all John's saying.
Yeah. Okay. I got it.
Yeah. You know what I do? I take the coat right off of him. I throw it in a puddle and I make him walk on it. That's the kind of gentleman I am.
Yeah. And then I shoot all over it.
when you look at Casey's picture back then, and you're a woman, you expect him to cheat on you.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Exactly.
John's
yeah, go ahead.
No, I was gonna say John's a feminist. He thinks that all women should have 4 jobs.
Yeah.
And listen, not only does he throw the woman's coat on the puddle, he's the one who made the puddle.
Right.
Sorry, I had to go.
It's just puke. Don't freak out.
Trying to get her to clean it up. Yeah.
And everybody
One
else on the show.
chaser says, I prefer to tell a girl when I'm cheating on her.
Baba Booey that he was okay when he was doing drugs or drinking or whatever, or both.
And this guy never would do either of those two things. I got a newsflash for you. Out of those two things, he mailed one of them to himself, and it wasn't alcohol. So enjoy.
But this guy cares about me, right? Didn't he send something from a sock account that I'm supposed to see from him, even though it was one of his fucking fake accounts?
Right.
That he really cares about me, my friend. This is the biggest piece of shit you guys will ever meet in your life. I hope you don't meet anyone worse than this guy.
And that point you just brought up with the sock accounts, that's something Bob has brought up. We've all brought up is when he sits there and he paints this picture of they came after me first. He seems to conveniently forget all his trolling on these sock accounts that he was busted having when he wasn't doing his podcast, when he was teaching, and he still had to do and go and attack families and wives and all that shit.
It's just so fucking disgusting. Like he's calling that poor girl, the what's her name, the 24-year-old, calling her mother and saying that he. I mean, do you think we're that fucking stupid? Not seeing what you're doing. I mean, yeah, a lot of us are dumb, but not that dumb.
Right. Right. Well, he just wanted to mentor her and help her get clean by cooking up coke and bringing her to a wedding. So, that's
I
what
would
it
never
is.
fuck anybody younger than my last kid's age.
Right.
So he changed her age.
Oh, yeah. Of course. Come on. Don't you know that?
Could I see your birth certificate and that whiteout over there real quick? Thank you.
I never fuck anybody my daughter identifies as. That's a rule.
Nate, you're now 38.
Yeah, hey, welcome.
Those pictures you sent to Chad. Let me see those pictures. Let me just see them because I'll let you know if they're inappropriate.
What a great point. Remember that? He asked to see pictures she sent Chad to see if, whatever the fucking reason was.
Oh, and by
Wow.
the way, he had a picture of her in a bikini hula hooping. I'm sure he should have been like, nah, I don't want that. You're like my daughter. I couldn't possibly watch you in a bikini hula hooping. That wouldn't be appropriate. But
Instead, he spent 10 minutes on a show after he found out his calls were recorded going, like, if I post this, is it considered revenge porn? Or, that's where he was at afterwards.
That's not the big topic of the day.
Right. That was the big 20 minutes of his show.
It just makes me want to go back and see those pictures of Benji hula hooping. Oh, my God.
Those eyes. God damn, those beautiful eyes.
He's like Harry Potter.
It's amazing. You can't get mad at the guy. You look at those eyes and you go, I just want to hug this son of a bitch. That's all.
Did you guys ever see the hot dog? I'm sorry. Go ahead, Bob.
No, I'm just saying he was a very attractive pig. I call him a blue-eyed pig, man.
Really was.
The hot dog PBS special. Did you guys ever see that?
No.
What? No.
They caught Benji at Pink or whatever, and he's eating hot dogs, pretending he's retarded.
Yeah, I do remember that.
Made it to PBS special about hot dogs.
He made it in the final cut as a retarded guy who loves hot dogs.
I just ate 4. I'm going to go back and get 5 more.
And the guy, they look at it, then they edit it, and they're looking at the editing bay. They go, everything checks out with this guy.
He's not fucking around. No, just okay.
I bet that retard's never on time at work.
All right.
Not me. This is a projection, folks, which means he's putting his own horrible behavior onto me.
Season, knock it off.
Now,
the only reason he knows about projection is because everyone's told him that he projects all his bullshit onto everybody else. So now he's going to use it.
Here's projection alert. The funniest part. Casey is saying, I'm not a good person. Casey, what makes you think that you're a good person? I'm just curious.
So he doesn't have hair like you. Look at that.
Yeah.
It's half there, and it looks like two pieces.
Not holding family members hostage as I broadcast and drool over the fucking dining table.
Is this
When
before or
can
after you
we
got to
eat?
yell at your mom to bring you something?
Yeah. Unplug the phones, you old bitch. You know, whatever's going on in that fucking house.
They can't
John,
eat
I
until
found
he's done.
I found a package of sugar in the kitchen. I used it to bake a cock, and I haven't been able to sleep for a week.
Bake a
cock. I made a cock for you. I know how much you love cock.
Mom, on the air. Stop announcing you made me cock while I'm on the air.
Come on, blow the cock out and make a wish.
Oh, love mama.
Think that you are somehow a better person than me, that you are a good person. Do you want to talk about that scam business of yours and how you screw people? Brian Leader told me the whole business plan. Do you want me to get him on? Okay, that's it, Case. This is what I'm going to do. I'm going to ask Brian to come on the show and talk about how you stole
Fizzy lifting drinks.
WMAP from him.
Season, knock it off.
WMAP.
Brian.
John, can you? Hey, what's up, man?
Hey,
Can you hear me right?
Hey, man. Hey, it's time for Where Are They Now? My guest is Elvira, guys. She's on.
My soul patch isn't looking that bad, is it now?
No, it's not. No, it's not. Loved you in Lamb of God, dude. Cool band.
What's up, dude?
Oh,
I listen.
Brian, Benny
only
Loco
because I heard
Benny Loco says that you're a troll. Is that true?
Absolutely not. I didn't know the definition of troll until like 4 years ago.
No, Brian.
Honestly, though, I will troll people.
They're both of them talking over each other.
Wait, but I love the guy goes, absolutely not. I'm not a troll. And then he finishes his statement. He goes, yeah, but I'll troll people. He's like, yeah, I'll fuck around a little bit.
Yeah, and he didn't learn until 3 or 4 years ago. I mean, it's like, that's a long time.
The only thing this guy looks like someone stole from him is a brush. All right.
Yeah, or a bong.
Or a bong. I don't see a business being snatched from this guy.
You and I always had a good experience talking to each other. I don't recall any problems.
No problems whatsoever. No. I was going to say that the only reason why I'm doing this in the car is because I got the wifey and the 5-year-old inside. It would have been too much noise, so I'm not here in the car doing this. You said that this was new to me. You should know this isn't new to me.
No, I know, but like I gave you my cell phone number, but I don't know why you don't text me on there.
Oh my God.
Another minute on his phone, probably.
Oh, I give a lot of guys my numbers. They always text me immediately. What? This guy's playing hard to get. Don't tease me with that hair, Brian. Text me. Come on.
Well, this guy seems like he's on less of a schedule than John would be. You know what I mean?
He really does. You know what? You caught me. I was hanging out at the laundromat. Don't have any clothes going there. I was just chilling. But yeah, I'll come on.
Yeah. My wife and kid are in the house. That's because I have to stay at least 500 feet away from you.
Nice.
Hold on, John. I got to serve a couple cones. I'll be right back.
Season, knock it off.
I'll tell you what, John, because I didn't know if it was your studio line or if it was your cell phone. If it was your studio line, I didn't want to just bounce into the middle of the show.
Oh no,
You know what I
just
mean?
wanted- oh
Especially
yeah,
your
show. No, I wanted to have you on.
I just want somebody to listen to me. That's all. I just need a friend.
She's not that again.
Oh yeah.
Just because I don't go on Facebook all the time, so I just wanted you to.
Is this true? Brian's kid levitated at 2 years old? I don't believe that.
Wow.
Text me so that I can, because I have the phone right here. You know what I mean?
Right. I got you.
Anyway,
I can't talk right now. My my wife's in the mall at Hot Topic gathering supplies.
Can you play a C chord? I love that. This is a great studio line. Now that's funny.
He would have to answer his own. It's Stuttering John. What do you want to talk to Stuttering John about?
Yeah.
Stuttering John Show. What do you want to talk to John about? Hold on, I'll patch you through. He's really busy.
Oh my God.
I read what you said, and I'd like you to elaborate. So you wrote, dude, I'm going to start off by saying you are 99% right about KC. He lives with his mom, and he definitely knew what he was and still is.
How embarrassing, right, John?
Wow.
Doing with the book that people pay to be in, how he makes his money. Can you elaborate on this, Brian?
Yeah, I'm going to. Yes, you are like 98% correct. And I took some notes here because my brain can tend to scramble a little bit. But yeah.
Good sign.
This guy, he seems solid as a rock. What are you talking about over there?
This guy was a CEO.
CEO of Go Fuck Yourself Incorporated.
I met KC at a company called WCRN, which you may recognize. Not how it's literally Howard Stern's first company that he worked at, but they basically used that as a ploy to make. Yeah, I met KC at that scam company, as where.
I like he's touching the hair.
You do that for good luck. That's what I
do. Like the log at the Apollo. Yeah.
No, he's not even right about that. It was the women's radio network, and he was a salesman, and I was hired to do interviews, and that's all I did.
What did it stand for?
Women's Radio Network. So it was WRNW1. That's what it was.
Did it used to be called Babbling Cunts?
I was gonna say not funny FM. Oh, is it that the name? But
no, it was a serious gig that I took. I was interviewing people that they had set up. I come in, I sat down, I did interviews, and I left. This guy was selling people. I don't know. I'm sure it wasn't. It wasn't WBAB. I'm sure.
Right. Meanwhile, that's how KC is. A women's radio network hired a guy. That's how studly he was back then.
I met it.
So it was a scam.
100%. And
what's that, buddy?
I was trying to say, what was he selling? KC heroin? Like, what was his job?
Apparently KFC. Because I've seen when this guy came on, but whatever he's talking about, it's funny. It's very funny to hear what he says, but after a while, it's so far fetched that it becomes not funny because it's got to be rooted in truth somehow for it to be funny. You know what I mean?
Right.
So I guess some of it's funny, I guess.
When it's such fantasy and bullshit, it's like, what the fuck's the point? Right? I hear you.
If you think it was a scam, right? John, if you were making $500 a half an hour and you were doing 3 to 5 shows a day, making what is that, 6 to 10 grand a week? You think you don't know something funny's going on?
Hold on, say that again. I had a snot break real quick. What were you saying?
This guy's like the heavy metal Joey C. If you're doing that much, what do you think's happening there, John?
I'll see you in the pit, cocksucker. Raining blood all day. Let's go. Come on, Slayer. Fucking.
Yeah, I know. Casey's not that stupid. I lived with him for 6 months.
I don't share needles, but I will in this case. You seem like a solid cat.
Tom Gully. Put up Tom Gully.
Where is he? Loved him as riffraff in Rocky Horror. It's just a jump to the left and then a step to the right. You cocksucker.
I'm time warping, John.
I'm time warping. Look behind me.
I'm in a time warp too every fucking day.
This Brian guy looks like a cardy for a sleazy, cheap traveling circus. Love that.
Season, knock it off.
All he was really doing is the same thing that Casey is doing right now, selling an interview that no one is hearing. 3 to 5 people, is that an audience? No.
It is a Stuttering John comedy show.
It is, yeah. So many tickets I had sold from my Rochester show, ironically.
Not a legend. He's in a band called Cheaper Trick.
Cheaper Trick.
Cheaper trick.
You witnessed this firsthand.
Yeah, absolutely. I was one of the closers there. I was one of the 3 closers, and then they had a groom of about maybe 10.
He would close a sales deal by walking in with an axe on his shoulder. He would go, "Where do I sign?" "Yeah, no, that's fine. We'll sign up."
Yeah. He would close a sales meeting by passing out from heroin.
Heroin is for closers.
Like if Rob Zombie had a business.
Always be chasing the dragon. ABCs.
Runners, cold callers that were setting up the free shows. I'll explain the whole thing.
Yeah,
Hold on, I gotta recharge real quick. I gotta hit the refresh button on my soul patch.
We gotta turn the car off so you can hear me better.
It's like if I shaved everything except for 2 spots right here, and I just sat like this all the time with the finger on each spot. People go, "What the fuck? That guy just grew that there to put his fingers on it?"
This is Ricky Rackman. This is Ricky Rackman in a fucking burn center.
This is like a zombie apocalypse, and we catch up with Ricky Rackman 10 years into it.
Hold on, John. I got another call coming in.
This is rock and roll me. This is corporate me.
I gotta wrap this up quick, John. I gotta feed my 15 tarantulas.
You don't mind if my boa python joins the interview around my neck, do you? My albino boa.
Sure.
And I want to thank you for throwing my name out to 100, 200,000 people with all these podcasts. They're very nice of you.
Well, I don't know if you know. I don't know if you know everybody. This is Brian Leader. I don't know if you realize, but like everybody does shows on me. Like I'm like the fucking goat. Like
that's why I said 100 to 200,000 people. I don't know how many people have heard my full name at this point. Thanks, but
no, but this was very innocent, and you told me, and you and I DM each other on Facebook, and you were saying Casey was being an asshole to you, and
and that's why I like you. Thank you for being my friend and trashing one of my enemies.
And he is an asshole.
Season, knock it off.
It's another thing.
He is an asshole. I'll say that to his face when Ronnie's standing near us and other people.
Do you like Savoy chicken?
Right.
Or whatever the fuck it is.
Yeah, chicken Savoy.
He's ready to take them out.
You don't mind paying for another man's meal, do you, Brian?
He's got $3,000 to $5,000 of my equipment still sitting there at his house. But I mean, I have many reasons to be upset with Casey.
I mean, I would say if this guy's owed $5,000, he seems like a guy that would come after $5,000 worth of equipment.
Yeah.
But
this goes back to when I was saying, some shit is funny, but it's got to be rooted in reality for it to be funny. So, I might be giggling at some of it, but some of it is just so outlandish. It's just God, just stop. If you got on here with this douchebag, consider that your 5 minutes or your biggest accomplishment ever, because none of anything that you say or tell him, none of it has any truth at all. But do it. It's funny. Some of it is, I guess.
Well, it's
someone
funny.
thinks it's funny.
Listen, my theory has always been crazy will find crazy in a crowded room. There's energies that draw people together, right? And the same goes for scumbags. They always seem to find each other as well, So it doesn't surprise me.
Is that keyboard yours too?
Everything he has is of mine. And the thing that pisses me off the worst is not the soundboard. It's I came up with WMAP with my mom, actually. I came up with the WMAP.
Oh, Jesus
That would
Christ.
be WMOM.
Ma, you want to do a radio show? My mom came up with it.
AP part.
Hey, you know what? I came up with the Kardashians. That's crazy. We should both sue and hang out sometime.
I came
She was actually trying to spell map, but she's stupid.
on the map, because I saw the word map, I put that in there. My mom actually came up with the acronym for World's Most Amazing People.
Yeah.
Now, if you think I wouldn't have sued Casey by now if I wasn't looking to open up a business that's somewhat similar, but it's not because there's no scams involved at all.
Yeah.
Honest this time.
Be on the lookout for world's most impressive people that I'm starting soon.
My mom came up with the idea when she was shaking up some Gatorade meth.
Yeah, I would have sued him by now.
And I would do it with you if there wasn't any scams involved.
Oh my God, he wants to tag team on a lawsuit. Can I stand on
No,
his
he wants to get
shoulders?
down on the business.
Oh,
Even worse.
I thought he wanted to get on his shoulders and put a big trench coat on and go down and sue KC. Like they're trying to sneak into an R-rated movie.
Open up a business that's somewhat similar, but it's not because there's no scams involved at all.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would have sued him by now.
And I would do it with you if there wasn't any scams involved. You know what I mean?
And you're going to do it with me because there are no scams involved. Hopefully.
But with KC, there was.
Yeah.
Right. You look like a reputable guy. I'll invest my money with you. That KC, I don't trust him as far as I can throw him.
As long as I can make 500 a pop.
Yeah, right?
He said,
knock it off.
Quick question. Is your wife and child breathing in that house right now?
And Casey knew that.
I know. It's like at one point, the guy from Motley Crue showed up to this interview. Is it Mars?
Nobody was listening.
Oh, yeah, that shows you right on the tune-in platform how many people exactly are listening. There would be times where it would be zero.
Yeah. And this is all from your perspective. This is not me saying it. This is you saying it.
No, this is me looking right. That was part of my job too.
Season, knock it off.
And how
Just
about the
being honest.
book? Did Casey write any of that book, or was
Gotta
that
believe. I don't know this for a fact, but I have to believe because it was kind of a scam they were running at the place that we met. That book has to 100%. Again, I don't know this for a fact.
So it's important when you
100%.
don't know something for a fact to state that you know 100% without a doubt, and then followed up with, but I don't really know this as a fact.
This guy is if Reddit could drive.
Nice.
Hello, moving on up.
There you
Moving
go.
on
There you
up.
go.
That's good. That's
You earned
a
it.
perfect analogy.
Yep.
But it has to be 100%. I know those people paid to be in that book because that's a book that they had out at WCRN where we met.
Listen, I love KC, okay? Let me tell you something. That book comes out. You think anybody's gonna go, Casey didn't write this book? No one's gonna say that. No one cares. As long as there's pictures of his abs in it. That's all anybody gives a shit about. This is what makes a squeegee before bed.
Yeah, Shuli, like the thing with my books, they're not about me. I didn't write about the Stern Show. I didn't write about any of that. They were about people that were had some amazing thing happen to them. Not working on the show or pretending that you're a celebrity working. That you're a celebrity because you worked on the show, like this asshole. Nobody gives a fuck, John. 20 years ago.
Right.
And
go
the
ahead.
amazing thing is that it said 0 people listening, but people paid 500. You know what I mean? It's like, why? How can you not figure that? It makes no sense.
Or that, Bob, I don't brag. It's just one thing I don't do. I have horrible self-esteem, but one thing, probably the best thing I've done in my life is, besides get the job with Howard, was it peaked at number 8 on the Barnes Noble Top 100, ahead of Stephen King, ahead of John Grisham, the Wimpy Kid.
Fuck those hacks.
Michelle Obama was number 1. Never beat her, but yeah, that was a huge accomplishment for me, and I did it right. And it wasn't about me; it was about other people.
I believe that Casey had a ghostwriter. Speaking of ghosts, I'm giving a haunted house tour this weekend.
The orbs combed my hair today in our house. What do you think? They did pretty good, huh? Bob, you and KC seem to have genuine affection for each other. When he giggles, you beak with a huge smile. Give us a weekly show with you two. Everybody loves Case, man. All you got to do is get to know him. That's it.
Thank you, buddy.
Casey was never mean, nothing, like never not helping. You don't meet people like that.
Yeah.
Thanks, Bob.
You don't even.
I learned every
Shut
time.
up! I'm giving you a compliment. You don't even have to get to know him, but you know when you talk to him, when you meet him and talk to him for 5 minutes, you know he's a genuine good guy.
Thanks, Mike. That's nice of you to say that. I appreciate it.
Yeah, he doesn't have a mean bone in his body unless Mean Joe Green was behind him.
What time for breakfast, Bob?
He's the protagonist. John negotiating skills is literally the can you spot me a 20 scene in Naked Gun? Can you spot me a Hyundai? What a great call. What a great scene too. All right, we got some rapid fire gifted memberships here. Get ready, Frog. Discount. Here we go. House of Rebellion with 1.
Do I have to pay for it?
2.
Travel in the hospital.
3. 4. 5. The sounds are the best. And the Dude Minds with a gifted membership. Thank you, dude. KQO American Lady. Hi-Fi Kachunk. Thank you. I want to watch Clint Eastwood again, Casey.
I got fucked, dude. They took. I wonder how it happened, but I got. Look, explain this to me, you guys, please. Frog, help me out, and Jameson, help me out. I'm playing a piece of the Gran Torino. I'm pausing it, and I am making comments about it. That's not transformative.
Not with a movie. Movies, you're never going to win.
Movies no good.
No good unless it's home movies.
Wrestling.
Wrestling. A BBC. The Learning Channel.
So what can I say if I played a clip of Gran Torino? Is there anything I could say to make it okay, to make it transformable?
Here's
You
how
could
I
say
think
you wrote and directed it.
Say you're Clint Eastwood is the best way. Or just pull an audio clip of it. Audio won't get you in trouble. You can play it as a drop. Well, what?
Depending on how much of the audio, like the algorithm that finds those things is listening for the audio just like it's looking for the video.
Is that true?
Yeah. I also think it's different with live. I think it's different with live streams and video uploads too. I think when you're live, you don't have as much leeway as if you upload a video.
Okay. All right. Thank you for that. Yeah. I mean, this shit I get away with, nobody complains about. But yet they cut my broadcast last night when I put Gran Torino on for 30 seconds.
Yeah, it's
because I love. Have you guys seen it?
I love it.
Yeah, it's a great movie.
Great movie.
When the black guys have the Chinaman, and they're trying to pick her up, and then the old guy comes up and he goes, "Sometimes you'll meet a guy that you shouldn't meet. That's me."
I know.
Nice.
Is that the movie with the slaves? Is that the movie with the slaves that I watched?
No, that's a Clint Eastwood movie.
That's Roots.
That's Roots.
No.
No, that was when you were a kid. That was real life.
That Gran Torino Unchained, was that the one I watched?
Oh, what was it?
Was that Django?
The Django, that's it.
Django.
That's a great movie. That's a great movie.
I mean, I play the bad. If you guys haven't seen The Bad Lieutenant, you got to watch it. It's
classic.
But
Big Daddy Dodo, that was a home video, Bob.
But he goes, dude. They take him over to the Chinaman next door, and he goes, "Hey, what are you?" You zipper. No, he goes, "What are you zipper heads looking at?"
Right.
That's what he says. Trying to be nice, trying to break the ice. That's what this guy. He's not doing it mean. He just doesn't know what to say.
I can hear Frog hyperventilating.
Okay.
Sorry, guys. Sorry.
If it wouldn't get my YouTube channel shut down,
shit! I'm so sorry.
I'm saying if it wouldn't get my YouTube channel shut down, I would do a politics show with my dad every day, but he would get it shut down in about an hour. Believe
Guys,
me.
I'm really sorry if I said something wrong.
You're fine.
I
You're
put my
fine.
channel up, but not yours. Sorry.
It's a
all
movie.
good.
You're just talking about a movie.
He's talking about a movie. That's all. Shuli is not a real Jew. Oh, I should read that as the sheik. Shuli is not a real Jew. He wants other people to make money. Love you, Shuli. Thank you.
Who is that?
Yeah.
I don't know if I should say shit anymore, but we did this thing with Meet the Creeps. Artie, myself, and Florence. We go to the porno mag. I'm not gonna say anything, but we go to the porno mag, and then they announce, or Artie announces what he'd like to see.
Yeah,
I don't have a problem with that, but yet I have a problem making my comments about.
Yeah. No, I know, and that bit has one of my favorite moments ever in hidden prank filming. Stuff is so. Artie buys gay porn and then wants to return it to the wait, and Florentine's standing there, and he goes, and I'll never forget, he goes to Florentine, who's not, he's just a different guy. The guy at the bodega has no idea, and he goes, "Are you gay?" Artie asks him, and Florentine goes, he looks at him and he goes, "Why?"
Yeah, right. Serious face. Why?
It's the funniest answer ever. Why? Oh. He's like, I bought this Latin inches. He goes, this guy looks Canadian. He doesn't even live in Latin. Oh, it's so good. John has just been booked for a stand-up show and will be a male stripper judge at Club 102, where women are not allowed. Club 102, Resita's hottest gay bar. Thank you, Club 102. Big sponsors.
And you go to McSorley's.
McSorley's is great. The legend from Douglas Keene Hall. Love you, Casey.
Holy shit. Wow.
Gilman's big fan, dude.
Thanks, Gilman.
Mars, John's unbookable as a stand-up and traveler. The great Mars, everybody. Tony Brand Muffins, TSN for life. Thank you, Tony. Love you, pal. Winston over here. Casey, love your show. Keep up the great work. Are you going on after this?
Yeah. When we're done, I'll go on. Thanks, guys. Thanks, Winston.
Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna finish up these super chats. We're gonna mark it. Where are we at? Right. Oh shit. Where are we at? Right here.
He would go out and pay for it.
Okay. All right. We're still watching the Addams Family. Got it. Okay. 24:48, guys, is where we're at with that. Those cushions look like Bob's hair. Get out of here. You want some of this. Yeah, who doesn't, Dodo? Line up. Oh, I had such a blast talking with this guy at DabbleCon, one of our many proud vets. Wes 11 Bravo. I say again, it was awesome meeting everyone at DabbleCon too. Shuli, thanks for indulging my history nerd questions about your dad's service in the IDF field artillery. Thanks to Frog for everything. Oh, hey, Don. Anytime.
Your old man was in the Israeli.
Yeah.
Wow, he must be a badass.
Yeah, he is. That's also why you can't hear anything now. Everything I got to say 5 fucking times. But yeah, he's definitely a badass. And so is Wes, man. Thank you to Wes, and thanks to all our
I don't doubt that.
Yeah. One last question on your Zenhole co-host application, Mr. Armstrong. Just standard specs we need for the milker. What's your harg girth? Thanks for your interest, Zenhole.
As Jackie said, when I go to the bathroom, I piss on my balls.
Right. Love you, Casey, says
You
Keith.
too, baby.
Thank you, Keith. This is great. Thank you, Captain Hook. Yeah, absolutely. Casey's got to come on more often.
And the Mets beat San Diego last night and fucked me, but today the market was better.
Good.
Never bet against the Mets unless tonight because they're losing.
I hate the Mets. I hate the Mets.
Oh, the Mets are the best, man.
Now you really got a home. Now you really got a home here, Casey. Casey, all-time Stern legend. Nice. You keep in touch with Andrea, Miss Howard Stern. I heard she's fallen on hard times.
Really?
She was on the show about like 6 months ago. I sent her it's funny, about a week ago I said, hey, how you doing? Just just a friendly, hey, how are you? And I heard from her once, and then that was it. And then she kind of disappeared.
Well, next time she comes on your show, let me know. We'll promote the shit out of it.
Why don't you guys have her on? She'd love to revisit with you guys. That would make her feel good.
All right. So
I'll put you guys in touch.
Yeah, just tell her you'll be here, so she'll show up. All right. The last surviving Quiet Riot roadie. Brian, Casey seems like a good guy. I'm bummed I missed him on Stern. You got to come around more, Casey. This soul patch guy, the pickup artist mystery. Yeah, right. Remember that?
Yeah,
dude?
you can't trust anybody that has that stupid thing on their face.
No, Mike, you can't.
What?
What? Retro Gamer, a year, my man, over a year with TSN, and looking forward to many more. Fuck yeah, home run, you sock cuckers, FSJ, FRS, FVTL, FKB. He's Retro Gamer. He's been here for a year. Let's go. Adam Simon gifted one. Thank you, Adam.
That's Adam.
Big Daddy, apparently Iso was a map miner attracted person. Hello. Captain Hook, member for 8 months. Thank you. Time to get wet, Casey. Let's go.
You guys want to get wet? No, that's on your show. No, never mind.
If anyone wanted to book John to do stand-up, he would be doing it. No one wants him. That's a good point. Locks and dogs.
Come on with it. Did I ever tell you this? So I'll keep it. Bob knows. I'll keep it real short. We did a roast of a guy. That was why we were there. We were going to roast a guy. Wasn't about
Long
John.
Island.
Right,
Long
Long
Island,
Island.
right?
Great show. We roasted him. He was a
Yeah.
huge fan, and we had John go last for some reason. I don't know, but he took that where. The room was great. I mean, you could have went in there and told knock jokes, and
My son
place
killed.
would have went right.
My son killed.
John gets up there at the end after we've done an hour and 45. He's supposed to do his 20, like everyone did. He gets up there for another hour and a half doing his act, not roasting the guy, doing his act, and it was just so fucking incredible. The hubris, the ego, the fucking. Delusion of a piece of shit. I fucking don't like him.
I know. Welcome to the bowling team, dude. You're in. Casey, break off a little Mozart before you go. Can we hear a little something?
Well, I can play a C chord.
Play it.
Ooh, lovely.
Thanks.
Look like
It
you
sounds
play
like it's under the sea.
Guys, maybe I know you got stuff to do, so maybe I should get out of here. But I'm a little bit nervous to do this. But I've been practicing doing the horn.
Yeah,
please challenge myself to try it. Can I?
Please. Of course, please.
Look at Bob's face.
Bob's here, man. I can't do this in front of him.
I'm putting them right next to you too. Wow. I mean, Bob, you would know better than me, but it sounds like we got a bit of a natural over here, huh?
Yeah, a little out of tune, but it was perfect. It was good. I liked it.
It'll give you some.
I did in front of the best.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. You don't have to rub it in.
Okay. Yeah. Now we all know where we're at. Okay.
Little less space.
Yeah. And remember, when all else fails,
Let's get naked, oil up, get in a ring, and touch each other dick to dick until one of us come.
Now that's a challenge. Can we have Casey every day? Oh, the ladies love. The lady love
Dr.
Casey.
John, love you.
LLKC. Hey, H is for Heretic became a member. Thank you. That's a level 2 bump up right there.
Nice.
Thank you. KC, love you. Glad to see you laughing.
Thanks, Rick.
It's the only rule over here on this channel. We gotta laugh, baby. And yes, Casey, you gotta visit TSN more often.
I love all the guys here. They're all fucking hugely talented, and I love being around them.
And please, Casey Armstrong on YouTube. He's going live right after we get off. So go support this guy. At one point, I checked in. It was over 700 people watching Casey live, and it was fucking awesome. Yeah, getting wet. H2O, bitches. Let's go.
Right.
Yeah, go support Casey, Levyverse, Morseverse, Zenhole, Frog Pad, Discount Land, everybody's channels. Go support. Have a great time. Thank you to the boys in the back. We'll see you guys. tier 2, we got a little raid show we're doing tomorrow night. So tune in. We're gonna do like a half hour live on YouTube for free, and then we're gonna go behind the wall and finish it off. So I'll see you guys tomorrow night, boys. Great job.
Dinner
Case,
time.
love you. Dinner time.
Hey, Shul, tomorrow the degenerate gambler horse is giving his UFC picks around 6 o'clock.
Let's fucking go. All right, I'm in.
Thanks,
I'll be
guys.
watching.
Thanks so
I'm
much.
gonna bet because of UKC. So don't screw me like you did lead singer of Lamb of God, who we were listening to earlier. Randy Blythe. All right, everybody.
Unkobawewe, everybody.
Oh, hold
Love
on.
you guys. Thank you.
Did Snots take Vince the lawyer's wife also finger surgery? I can neither confirm nor deny. Good night, everybody. Mule.
That's all for the Uncle Rico Show. That's all for the Uncle Rico Show. Grab one more beer and shout out, Skull Good. Bye.
How much you want to make a bet I can throw a football over the mountains? Yeah. Coach would have put me in fourth quarter, we'd have been state champions, no doubt. No doubt in my mind. You better believe things would have been different. I'd have gone pro. In a heartbeat. I'd be making millions of dollars and living in a big old mansion somewhere.